live.
So I'm guessing we're ready. Hello,
I mean, I'm
everyone.
ready.
Are we all here?
Are we pretending that we just got in here?
Oh yeah,
Hey, everyone.
hey, this guy here.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
hey, everyone. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. This is the Methamphetamines channel.
Hell
Just
yeah.
immediately.
Hey,
Just mine.
don't forget about
And
Buddy Stan's
No, no, no,
and,
channel.
no,
al-
no,
and,
no,
al-
no,
and
no, no.
also,
Buddy
and also on our
Stan's
No, no,
side,
no,
channel.
no, 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 no.
and also on our side channel,
Yeah,
Buddy
No, no,
Stands,
I'm
no.
here
where he
too.
posts,
No, no, no.
funny Vine compilations and TikToks.
This stream sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend.
Hey,
Make
No,
sure
no,
you
no, no,
use
no, no, no.
Raid Shadow
promo
Legends
code
is amazing.
RATMAN.
It's sponsored by Wild Rift.
and if you type it in, you get the Rat Champion.
Yeah.
Rat Champion Twitch.
All right.
God.
Hello, everybody. We are beginning a campaign of Warhammer.
Hell yeah.
So let's set the scene. You guys, it's at the hustle and bustle of the biggest city known to man. Empire of man, I should say. Known as Altdorf. People are on carriages, trading. There is a sermon going down, and you can hear it. Actually, yeah, you guys can hear it. It's there's a strange man up on top of a podium. He's covered in some decadent robes. He's got a very amazing looking mustache. And he's screaming about the glories that is Sigmar. Praise be his name, Sigmar, for he has provided us the most glorious age of peace by delivering to us his son, Karl Franz, who is here to unite the empire and bring us a new age of peace.
Sure.
I need worshippers of Sigmar to get inspiration.
Praise
Praise Sigmar.
Sigmar.
I worship no god.
Nasty.
We zoom in to a tavern in the middle of all. Who's in there first?
I know I'm walking in.
I don't know.
You'll walk in. It's a rough and gruff looking place. You know, there's pretty big men. You know the salty spittoon? It's kind of like the salty spittoon. How tough are you?
All right, I look behind my back.
The door closed.
No one's following me.
No. nobody's
I'm already inside.
You see-
Sitting down for a drink.
You see a bunch of different bar goers, and you see one in particular has a giant fucking axe on the back of his on his back.
All right, enemy immediately noted. Okay.
He's very much so brandishing his weapon.
Uh,
He's covered in fur for his armor.
Cute.
Practically looks like a wild savage man.
I've never met one of those before. I'm gonna walk up to the bartender.
Well, hello there. What can I do for you?
A pleasure to meet you. I'd like your fourth strongest drink.
Fourth?
Yeah, I want some of your cheaper liquor. Something that's not piss water, but none of your overpriced shit.
Oh, scratches his head because he's never arbitrarily ranked alcohol.
Mhm.
He hands you some regular. It
Some regular
says
what?
some ale. Is this good enough?
I'll look at it. That's fine. Also, give me a tankard of your piss water for my friend over there. And I point towards the grizzly guy.
All right, come right up. The bartender goes to you, Kyle, or to Rudis. Says, "Huh, you got a friend over there on the side who wishes you some piss water."
Thanks, I guess. But I hold up the tankard of piss water and then I shake it at him as like a form of gratitude.
The bartender, he thinks it's nice, but he also holds out his hand like a tip.
I toss him. Do I even have money? Hold on.
Good question.
That was not the
You didn't say that out loud.
No,
No,
I
it
didn't. But
doesn't look like you have money.
okay, I'm just gonna be like, later.
He spits to the side, very upset at this lack of patronage.
I
Mhm.
growl back at him.
Whenever he
Fire
gets back,
XD.
I'm gonna give him 7 Sigmarites and say, "Don't mind my friend."
And then he gets back to work and he's shining and he nods at you and thank you. Inside the bar, Farley, your city watch shift has just ended.
Oh, another good day of pay.
Yeah, you just got your paycheck,
Oh,
and
okay.
so that's the money you already have. You got your paycheck, and you don't go spending it all in one.
Jason, I just saw you W that.
I did not mean to do that.
You
It
W'd Mike.
happens.
Take
What happened?
pictures.
I did take a picture.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to. I was just like, I was trying to like scroll around and read, and then
Continue, Joseph.
Do you want to enter the? There's a crosswalk that says different places. Waldorf, there's the University of Waldorf, there's the docks, etc., etc. You can see it on the key here.
I suppose I'll check inside the tavern, just doing a little bit of extra work, a little bit of overtime.
The rudest, Valen. You notice a great swordsman of the Empire has walked into. You don't typically see them in places like this, because usually they're bootlicking.
Mm. What's up with that guy? I say to Valen.
Did you move next to him?
Oh no, I'm still sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I voluntarily get up and walk over to sit next to the guy that bought me my drink.
Oh, yeah. So you're walking up and saying that?
Yeah, what's up with this guy over here?
Looks to me like one of the dogs of the forces. I'd be careful and not talk to him.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, I take a quick look around. Do I see anything out of order?
You see me giving you the side eye.
Everybody, as soon as you walked in, everybody has given you the side eye. The filthy dog of Carl Franz come into a bar that doesn't quite have that kind of crowd usually in. There are some people adjusting themselves, like if they just did something bad.
Oh,
It's like if the cops walked into a.
Everyone's
Okay.
tightening their belts.
I don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing here.
I'd like to take a quick look around and see if I see anything directly suspicious, if there's any evidence.
You see one guy he's getting kind of loud with his with another guy. He's saying, "Well, you can't tell me what to do." He's very clearly really intoxicated, and he's had a lot to drink. And he's like, you know who I used to be?" And he going on about how he also used to serve in for Undercall. I was one of the ones who helped that little shit get to power, and that's what he's saying.
Oh, I'd like to approach this man.
What do you want?
So, say that again. What was that about Karl Franz? Our
I-
Lord and Emperor?
I see what this is. The New Age. He thinks they're so much better than the old guard. Heh. Well, listen here. He's poking your chest. Listen here. You are not better than me.
Do you want to prove that?
He gets nervous. he's looking at other people because he made a scene. Wasn't expecting the challenge to happen. He's an average sized dude himself. You definitely could tell he used to be military, but his age has gotten the best of him.
I'm gonna tap my friend's shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, we should watch this. There's gonna be something interesting about to happen."
Oh, I know what to do in this situation. Fight, 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 fight.
He's
Fight.
looking left and right. You know what? Roll performance check. Let's see if the other bar.
I'm gonna assist him.
Yeah, give him advantage. Yeah, you get advantage on it.
All right. So a 13 or a nat 20. How about that?
Everybody
better.
is their cloud like fight. The guy is really fucking. He was not expecting this to happen. He can barely stand up straight. He's like, well, yeah, you want to see a fight? And then he's gonna roll punch at you.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Get my 20. He gets disadvantage
Oh.
because he's drunk.
Ooh.
18.
Guy's
That's
still
my
an
armor
expert
class.
soldier.
His
Oh.
his
no.
hand-to-hand skills. Yeah, it's exactly 18. His hand-to-hand skills are still, he may be drunk, but he's recalled back his military techniques, and he
Drunken
goes.
master.
Yeah, exactly. He goes for a nice cock back, and he goes for one good hit on the chin. So
Okay.
it's like,
If he gets exactly my armor class, does that hit?
yes, sir.
Okay.
6. He hit you for 6 damage, cracked you right upside the jaw.
Ooh.
You stumbled back. It was more powerful punch you were expecting.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a punch as well, but just right there in the jaw.
Okay. To hit. You had advantage because he's
It just
drunk.
spun in the air. 11. Do I have any proficiency or anything? 20.
Okay.
No.
All right, roll
Let's
your damage.
Roll my what is it? D6.
Yeah, just roll a d6 plus your proficiency. Yeah, let's say plus your proficiency.
Okay.
You're definitely
Plus
more
proficiency
experienced.
6.
And then it's
And-
a crit, so 12.
12.
He's out. Actually,
Ooh.
you've knocked him out. He's snoring on the ground. His arms, they're kind of like stuck in the position, like falling back, like he, you know how he's snoring.
Okay.
Everyone goes, yeah!
Yeah, the crowd cheers. They're
Yeah.
cheering like crazy. Like, whoa, let's go!
I'm gonna
Then they
raise
quickly
one
turn
victory
back.
fist.
As soon as you do that, they turn back around.
Okay.
Just so the-
Hey, listen here, bartender. Get our champion over there some of the fine drinks that you gave my friend.
Oh, he gives you the finest piss water you can possibly imagine.
I slide him 2 more Sigmarites.
He nods. He gives Farley his drink.
Yeah, I'd like to inspect this drink first.
It is bottom of the barrel alcohol. Everybody's drinking it, but it's clearly of the lowest quality.
Okay, I'm gonna approach the guy that this guy was talking to.
Hello there, he says.
I'm gonna hand him the drink, and I'm gonna say, what do you think I should do with your friend here?
Well, he's just retired ex-military trying to. They cut off his pension. All problem.
Ex-military, you say. Do you remember which
Yes.
regiment he served with?
Under Sigmar directly. It was the 39th Greatsword Regiment.
Really? Can I
Yeah.
trust you to do something good?
He's confused. He hasn't.
Can I roll a insight check to see if this guy's trustworthy?
Sure. He looks like he's telling the truth. He's a little bit amazed at everything that last, 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna discreetly hand him 40 Sigmarites and say, when he wakes up, make sure he gets this.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Grabs his friend by the arms and starts dragging him. Praise be Sigmar, and he
Praise Sigmar.
walks out. All right. As the door opens, a strange looking robed individual, a woman, enters the bar. She doesn't look like she's from this area at all. In fact, she looks very much different from everyone else inside the Empire.
Do I recognize her clothing or anything?
You've read in the Great Library of Sig. Yeah, do a history check.
History check
Ooh.
Ooh.
You
for
don't know shit about it.
I'll roll a history check.
All right.
Let me see it here.
Oh,
A natural 20.
You know
Through-
everything. Holy
through
shit.
your witch hunter expertise, you remember the exact book, the exact chapter where you remember those specific robes. They are the robes of monks of Nippon, a land very far off, separated by crags. They are a naval warfare type of faction, very good at the sea. They live in the feudal era where samurais and the emperor control most of the districts.
Oh, great. This bar is full of more fucking weirdos. I
Well,
look
what was
over to the
that?
bartender and I go, I don't mean to bother you again, but I get the feeling this is going to happen a lot today. Give that fine woman over there another round of this great liquor you got. Same stuff as the rest of them.
He's very confused at the oxymoron. He just said great liquor, and then he's looking at the piss water. The bartender flags you down, says, "Hey, you traveler! Seems someone has already bought you something." Yeah, he slides a little tankard your way.
I look curiously into the tankard. What does it look like?
It's a liquid. It's a real. It's kind of pulpy
Sour.
looking, actually.
Sour swill.
Yeah, back at your home place, it looks like what would gather in between on muddy days on the spring. The little muddy water.
So do you happen to have anything clearer?
I think so. And he says, "Well, you got this dwarven brew."
Do you
And
have perhaps water?
everybody laughs. They heard you. The whole bar is just cracking up. That's a good one. The bartender can't hold this shit. He's fucking snickering. There's boogers coming because he
Uh-oh.
can't handle.
Elbow my friend here and I go, I
Huh.
guess she couldn't handle her liquor.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to respectfully decline this tankard of whatever this is. I'm afraid I do not drink whatever this is. Thank you, though.
He shrugs and he says, "Suit yourself. Let me get some water for you." He gets some water. It's mercy.
Oh boy.
I just give him a kind smile. Thank you. Thank you.
Guy, he says, "No problem. It's on the house."
And I keep it sat in front of me. I don't drink it.
He's looking at you, seeing if you're going to drink.
I'm looking at him into my cup and at him into my cup, and I just turn away from him and pretend to take a drink of it. And
He
then
turns
sit it
away and
back.
starts whistling. He just starts whistling.
I sit it back on the counter, never taking a drink.
All right.
The
Uh,
bartender walks back. I look at him and I go, "You need to work on your delivery. That's 1 out of 3 that have actually accepted the drinks I bought for him."
well, he looks at you and he says, I don't get the pickiest people coming in here." And he looks at everybody and says, "A lot of real decrepit looking peasants."
Jeez.
Then I'll walk in and ask, "Where's my drink?"
Everybody turns to you. Who is this?
Radicus Spartacus.
Biggest dick.
I look at the bartender and I say, she declined the drink, right?
Yes, she did. She got some.
Okay, can you just give that drink to that bloke?
Everything's kind of settled at the bottom at this point. Are you sure?
He's like, it'll be fine. They can barely even notice. And I slide him like
All
an
right.
extra cigarette.
All right. He says, "Welcome, Ratic," and he hands you a drink. This one bought by the fine fellow over there.
I
Points at
take
Valen.
the drink and say cheers and chug it.
Make a Constitution check.
Oh.
Roll a d20 and then add your Constitution. Oh,
D20.
yeah, d20. Careful. Yeah.
It's a 9.
You're already tipsy.
Yeah.
The bartender
like in
slowly
real
backs
life, look
off
at that.
you. And he's very impressed. Someone who just fucking chugged it all is already tipsy. But then he goes back to whistling, wiping down the tank.
I'm
Where are you
gonna
going to sit?
I decide to sit down and relax for a bit.
All right, Valen. You see this guy you just gave the drink, and he's looking like he could use a nap actually.
I'm chuckling to myself a little bit, and I kind of tap the shoulder of my friend, and I go, "If you wouldn't mind, friend, would you go gather up the other two I bought drinks for? I need to discuss something with the Lord here. Decide to buy drinks for the interesting ones."
Wait, which one? Which ones? The
You
one that
remember?
actually drank it, the one that gave his away, or the weirdo that just wanted water?
No, I want the weirdo that looked at the water, and I want
Okay.
the bloke that just decked the fuck out of that one.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll be
He was
right
over
back.
at the drunk one's table.
Ah, okay, I'll meet you
Through
over
this,
there.
you look over. You see what's Farley's character's name? I forgot.
Something silly.
You see
Rolled.
Roald over there. You don't know his
Roald.
name yet, but you recognize him as the great swordsman of the Empire who just decked a fucking ex-veteran in the face.
Okay, I walk over to him. Hello, great swordsman.
I recognize this guy as an Orskin.
You're right. His clothing does look very reminiscent, but you're fairly certain he's at least from.
Greetings. What do you need?
Well, my friend that offered to buy you a drink would like to have a chat with you.
Can you point him out to me?
He's the dude that's got that really cool hat. You see his hat? It's got a candle in it.
A witch
Mm.
hunter. I can
I
talk to
don't
him.
think you can miss it, to be honest.
You do recognize the hat as a witch hunter's hat. With your knowledge, witch hunters in the area of Altdorf are fairly encouraged, but you also know violence they tend to bring.
All right, I'll go speak with the witch hunter.
All right.
All right.
By this time, I've gone to the rogues table and I've sat down.
He's looking. His eyes are.
I say,
I-
I greet you. I say, "Who's this?" And I slam my head on the table.
I take a seat, kind of scooch in. I go, "A pleasure to meet you, friend. Name's Valen. A local resident witch hunter on a little bit of a hunting, as you'd say. The purchaser of that fine liquor that you just downed. How would you like a little proposition? I got another compatriot of mine. He's gathering the rest of the interesting lot out of this shithole. It'll just be a moment."
I just give a nod of approval and go back to sleep.
Okay.
Perfect.
I would like to walk over to the lady that just wanted water. Excuse me.
You see her. You have no idea of that clothes. Never seen anything close like that.
Yeah,
You-
excuse me, ma'am.
She looks really weird to you, actually.
Yes. Can I help you?
You see, my friend with the really cool hat over there wants us all to sit down at this table. Where you see the guy that's passed out?
You look and
Yeah.
you see the table passed out man and a guy with a. He does have a nice hat. It's like a top hat. It's like a witch's hat, but it's flat at the.
I'm also tapping my fingers on the table impatiently.
He looks kind of intimidating.
Yeah, I think I might want to pass on that. I think I might want to just stay over here.
I don't. He just told me to go and get you. So I mean, it's up to you if you want to make him angry or not. So I go and I go sit at the other table with the guy that got me the drink and the drunkard.
All right, Bethany, your character has only heard rumors of the fabled witch hunters. They are essentially like the boogeyman. Actually, they're what the boogeyman is scared of.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna sit here and stare at my water.
She awkwardly
Um,
stares back at the water.
Okay. As
try.
Druidus walks back up, I'm gonna go. Any luck with him?
Well, I told him where you were at. I don't necessarily want to cause a big disturbance in the bar. I've already done that by yelling fight a couple times.
All right, I stand back up and I go. Oh, don't worry. He didn't cause too much of a ruckus. He just caused a little bit of fun. Don't worry. I'll go talk to her right quick.
Okay, I'll be here.
You see the guy with the hat get up and he's walking towards you, Beth.
Oh God, please no.
Social anxiety kicks in.
I just get
I'm
closer
gonna
to my cup of water, just like staring down
just
into it.
shrink down.
Still won't drink it. It's looking a little bit murky, actually.
Um, as I walk up, you notice like the whole garb I'm in is like dark long coats with like strapped belts on, like a fair bit of like weaponry attached to it, and you see two large made pistols at my sides, as well as a
Yeah,
long sleeve jacket.
Bethany,
Okay.
your character has a vague idea of what pistols are, because you remember the samurai back in the samurai generals would carry them. Only one. Never seen people use multiple.
It's a lot of loud things you have there.
He goes, "Yeah, I mean, only once. That takes a little bit after that." I kind of tip the hat a bit, and I go, "A pleasure to meet you, Mom. So, what's someone like you doing in a shithole like this?"
I was just passing through, and I guess I needed some water.
Well, isn't this just a pull of fate from Sigma himself?
Yeah.
He has a weird
Sigmar.
toothy smile. Yeah, some of the teeth are really yellow. You know this.
And I kind of lean over the table and I go, "Now, if you notice, I got a bunch of companions heading over to that table right there. The one with the sleeping robed figure and the large brute.
Yes, I see.
I think you should come take a seat with us.
Oh,
I got some.
I don't want any trouble, really. I'm just passing through. I don't really yeah, I decline
It's no
respectfully.
trouble at all. You
He
don't need
sees
to
this.
worry, Mom. If anything, it's a little bit of an opportunity."
I don't really need any opportunities right now. Thank you though.
Kind of shrug a little bit and I go, "Well, if you want to make any money or anything of that like, we should be over there for probably 10, 15 more minutes. Head over if you get a little antsy or anything."
Oh,
And I
okay.
just
Yeah,
kind of want.
Uh,
he definitely makes you feel
very what?
very nervous. Actually, you've never encountered friendly but intimidating and also crazy.
Well, I really couldn't care less about money. I'm just thinking to myself. I'm just like, I don't really need money, and I'm like, but a place to stay would probably be nice. And to get a place to stay, I would probably need some money. I just stare at him as he walks away.
As you guys are at your table, an old man takes a seat at the table you guys are at.
So about this time, I'm probably arriving about the same time the old man is, right?
Yes, he's sitting down and he's just decided to. He's quietly drinking.
I kind of give him the glare and I go, "The fuck are you doing here, old man?"
Everybody who looks at the old man do a perception check.
You said a
Uh.
perception check?
Yes,
I
sir.
guess I'm looking
Oh.
over there seeing what they're doing, so I'll do a perception check.
I'm asleep.
I got a 17.
No, it's not a d20.
Uh,
Get out of here.
Perception 11.
Hold on,
Okay,
I'm trying
this
to
is
roll. 6
Using some fucking
plus.
magic.
all right.
I don't get
Well,
anything to perception, so I got
I got a
6.
I got a 17.
hold on. I need to load in.
Jason's character.
Yeah, God.
I was
Yeah.
about to say
I'm so passed
he's
out
been
on
asleep,
the table.
but he's just not
Welcome,
here.
viewer.
Give me
I hope you enjoy.
image. Oh yeah, you want the little short boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No wonder why he couldn't handle his liquor.
So basically took up his entire. Sorry, just give me a second here. Boy. It's a passed out very short man. Trevor, none of you recognize it. But Trevor, you have a weird feeling, Valen. Something feels familiar about a man like that.
Familiar or not good?
Schrecklich.
You can't quite put with your role. You can't quite put, but he does feel.
Well, instantly the hand is resting on the pistol.
He puts a hand up and he says, "No, no, no. I am just a humble man. My glory days of battle are way behind me. Besides, I wouldn't want a witch hunter as something not chaotic."
Well, that's a good idea on you then. Release the hand from the pistol. So what are you doing here?
He looks down at his drink, which he's drinking the piss poor ale and he's just chugging it. Says, "I've been looking around the city for adventurers, unique individuals such as the ones I've just seen here. I have a bit of of assistance, or I need a bit of assistance." And the go on.
Enough that you couldn't go through proper channels. We have a witch hunting order here in the city if you're looking for monsters and need killing.
Ah, no monsters or anything like that. He decides, dismisses that. There's just a special herb I'm looking in the middle of the Dracwall Forest. And I could use an escort.
Hmm. What's the pay on it?
He says he takes out a big bag, way bigger than you're expecting an old man to be carrying. 1,000 Sigmarites per individual.
I whistle.
I wake up and I yell, money!
Can I hear
Ah.
from as far away as I am what they're saying?
Do a perception check, and I'll say what you get.
No. Oh no. I get nothing added to that, so.
It's pretty muffled, but you can at least tell he just pulled out a very bag of money and is doing hand movements as if to convince the group of something.
I wake up and I ask him if I can have a couple hundred for free.
For free? He looks at you and he says, "Well, I don't quite believe in charity work, but I can put a deposit down, half now, half later."
I'll take it.
Well, are you agreeing to be an escort for him?
Yes.
That's one in a. Let's say the rest of you.
Kind of look over at him and I go, you're gonna give a 500 Sigma deposit to have one fucking bloke go with you?
He looks and he says, "My old line of money was a second thought. It's more about the protection at this point."
And so I shrug and I go, fine, I'll join with you. This is better than what I had planned anyway.
He gives you guys. Then he looks at the great swordsman. What say you,
I cannot abandon my
soldier of
post.
Sigmar?
Not without orders.
You think back at your orders. You're off for a week.
I'm off for a week. How long will we be taking?
To get. We have to go north upwards towards the lands of Midden. With a cart that I have prepared, should take us all of, I'd say, 3 days.
3 days? I could do 3 days. That gives a little bit of buffer room for mishaps. Regardless, I need to make my report first from this watch.
The He goes and says, "Yes, do so."
I'll take my leave. And before I stand up and I ask, will I meet you here?
You guys can meet me at the entrance of
The entrance of where?
Altdorf, which would
Altdorf.
be, I guess on this it would be like right up this way right here. Map.
Okay. All right, old man. What time?
Crack of
Which
dawn.
Crack it up.
Remind me, can we get a name? I'd rather know the name of my employer.
He says his name is Thol. Thul.
Cool. Gotcha. I guess if
Written
everyone
down.
else is joining, I'll join with you.
All right, friends. I'm off to make my report. I'll see you at the crack of dawn at the entrance of Altdorf.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thul walks out very mysteriously. Make another perception check
Who?
as he's walking out.
Oh.
I want to make one.
Where's perception?
Is it all of us or
Yeah,
just
everybody who's watching him.
21.
God, you're
Perception is
kidding me.
wisdom.
I'm
Wait,
so
which
blind,
one, Jay?
friend.
Nine.
D20?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
D20.
So we got a natural 20 and a
Oh,
21.
yeah.
Oh,
All
five.
right, Valen, Wild. You guys know this. For an old man, quite the straight posture. No limping. He seems as healthy as healthy can be. That's all you notice.
Hmm.
And I run out the door and say, "What can go wrong?"
What could go wrong? All right, you guys have a little bit of
I'm
freedom.
gonna start following him.
I was gonna follow him.
Let's see if I have that. Do you want to do it sneakily or?
Oh yeah, I want him to leave. I want to saunter out, and then I want to start sneaking towards him.
All right, so roll your sneak. Plus any.
11.
All right. You're fairly hidden in the crowd. He's just walking about.
I want
He
to
doesn't
follow.
seem to have.
I want to follow Valen as he goes out.
Oh, okay. Also, roll a sneak check.
Doesn't matter if you see me, but if I can sneak past, that'd be pretty great too. God, you're kidding. I don't think I have anything to sneak.
You're proficient in it.
You want me to
since
roll
you're-
a perception check or anything?
I'm proficient in stealth,
Can I roll a perception? Can I
Need
roll a
one.
perception check to see
I
if
don't
I
have
can
it
see if
checked on
she's
here.
actually being able to be stealthy?
Since you're of Nippon, yes, you do. And you just did.
Okay, well then I get +4 to that then.
Did you roll?
I don't know.
19. All right, so Valen counter perception. This.
You're
Okay,
kidding
you
me.
very clearly see the monk from first tailing.
That's okay.
Okay, I want to try to slip into an alleyway and then sneak behind her.
Oh no. The sneak.
Beth, roll
I would-
perception.
Kidding me. I'm not good at perception. Oh, just kidding. I am.
You saw him slip by. Trevor, roll another stealth check.
12.
He's
Oh, boy.
behind you, Beth, but you notice he went behind you.
Okay,
I
can
also
I
sneak
see?
here.
Can I just
Can
keep
I see
walking
Thul?
past them?
Can I see Thul anywhere in front of me?
You guys lost me.
Make a perception check at disadvantage because you guys have been messing about.
Oh no! My first
Oh
high
my
roll.
god, disadvantage.
You're kidding
too.
me!
So great.
There's a lot of cloaked hooded figures. You can't quite remember what he was wearing,
Okay,
and you don't see him.
I'm
Trevor,
You guys
gonna
lost.
Can't
start
remember what
heading
shade of
out of
gray.
the city.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna start heading towards like out of the city because I don't have money for a room, so I'm gonna go try to like camp somewhere, I guess.
Okay. get to. Are you still following her, Trev?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Slash follow.
you get to the entrance door. You're just entering fairly open in their borders. Their borders. See an elf or two make their way in, but lots of humans, all very raggedy, practically look like they're just in. That's all they got. With them.
Nice.
And some soldiers say praise Sigmar way out.
Yeah. Praise Sigma, I guess.
As I pass by them, I flash the witch hunter in sign so I don't have to say anything.
They straighten up immediately, and the guy on the right, he's a little bit sweaty, breaking out into a cold sweat.
Sweaty.
And they see me just directly following her.
They do. They don't ask questions. Getting involved with a witch hunter, they
It's a bad place to be.
And I still know that he's following me, right?
yeah, I think you rolled 19 on your perception. Yeah, you 18. Yeah, you still see him.
Okay. I'm just gonna
At this,
head.
at this point, I'm trying to be subtle about it.
You saw him flash a badge, and he just happens. Weird coincidence. He happens to be going the same direction as you.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
okay. He can just keep following. I'm gonna find a place to set up camp somewhere.
And I noticed that they're messing about, so I decide to follow them.
Okay. Roll stealth, I guess. At disadvantage because you're still.
With
Trying to pick up the
disadvantage, is
trail.
it twice?
You roll it twice and take the lower number. 18. That's +8, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. You effortlessly slip into the crowd. I guess this is the drunkenness you have just makes you weave in and out of the crowd effortlessly. You're practically a part of the wind. And you follow them. Derudis, you noticed 3 people just left the bar. And
I'm assuming it would be those three.
yeah, the 3 people you're
Oh.
with left the bar. Wald, he also left to give his report, as you remember.
Yep.
First one out, and then you noticed Valen, and then you notice Monk, and then you notice, then you notice Radican. They all seem
Okay,
to go out in like synchronization.
So
It's
first
like
thing
when you're the last
first.
one to leave a party.
Yeah, I was about to say first things first. I want to thank the bartender for all of our shenanigans.
He doesn't think much of it, but he waves, offers the next,
Hmm
pulls a
Paid that
drunk
guy
guy up.
12 Sigma rights.
Yeah, just gave him a good tip. He was very happy about that.
Okay, and then I would like to walk outside the door
Uh huh.
and then loudly proclaim, "I'm glad everyone knows where we're going."
The people, it's like being in New York. The people are like glancing at you, but they're just continuing away. They're trying not to make direct eye contact, actually.
Good. And then I would. Do I have any idea on which way they went?
Um, you didn't ask him anything about it. You didn't ask Thul where he was going. The only thing you know is you only know where Roald was. And that's it.
Oh boy.
And you know where you're supposed to meet up the next day.
Yeah,
That.
I know where I'm supposed to meet up the next day, so I'll just start walking towards that. Maybe I'll run into someone that I recognize.
Beth, mark on the map which entrance you went to. Because there's one here, and there's one.
I mean, I was just gonna walk out this way, to be honest. Conveniently.
All right then. That is convenient. You start walking in that direction, Kyle,
All right.
and it's northern. That's where he told you to meet up.
Ah, perfect. I think. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Whatever.
You see a bunch of signs. They're just directing you at different key points in Altdorf. You see Sigmar's temple over at the side. It's huge. It's a very glorious looking, pointed directly up to the sky.
Ugh. Pretty gaudy, not gonna lie.
Okay, there's some guards there. I'm gonna roll perception, see if they.
Or do they see me? Boy.
He thinks he heard you. Then he shakes like badmouth Sigma.
There's no way he said that.
Yeah. Oliver. And you keep walking. You just see some landmark, kind of just enjoying the sights. And you
What is
end up you're around the merchant area, actually.
the merchant area? Where
Yes,
would that be
sir.
at on the map?
That would be
Area 5.
actually not. Yeah, you're on area 5.
Okay, so I'm in
You
area
end up in
5.
the merchant area. There's lots of shops there, actually. There's quite a few oddity shops and weapon shop. And you see one shop that doesn't quite have a name, but it has rotating gears at the front door.
Rotating doors?
Gears.
Gears.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I have no money, so I have no need to be here. But this place does look pretty cool.
As you walk by, a very dashing looking salesman goes and says, "Hey, you
What?
right there with the big X.
Yes.
You look like you can use some oddity." Finger wave.
Some oddities.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned. We have all sorts of fancy oddities. Picked up
Pretty
from
good.
all over, all over the old world. And he's trying
Oh
to
yeah.
picking up one jewel after the other, trying to act like they're very impressive. He says, "What can I interest you
yes.
with? Some
Do you
potions,
have some-
perhaps?"
Can I please speak, sir?
Well, I guess.
I am new to this area,
Uh-huh.
so I do not possess any of your currency.
Just tapping his
So-
foot.
You don't have money?
No, sir.
Well, how about the barter?
Guess I have some javelins in here if you need javelins.
He inspects the javelins. He says, "Hey, where'd you get this from?"
I'm from Norskern.
He touches the point. He says, "A Norscan, huh?
Yes.
You worship those there chaos gods?" Touching the point a little bit more.
Ulrich. Yes.
Ah! So I guess you're better relevant with the folks down at the Order of the White Wolf.
Yep.
So be it. For about 5 of these, I'd give you a
You'd give me a what?
I'd give you a potion. Nah, you know what? 2 potions. And I'm making it the deal.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, 2 regular healing potions.
What does this
2
traveling
regular
salesman
healing
look like?
potions.
He's got a very big spruce mustache, and it's like curled at both edges. And he's wearing really big bifocals, and one of them has the zoom in thing on the lenses. Right, so
I figured he would.
he's quite skinny and a fair bit tall, about as tall as you.
Gotcha.
And he says, "Hey, can I interest you in one more piece? That I just really need to clear the inventory."
Now, what might that be?
He pulls out a necklace. "I found this necklace on my adventures here. Don't know what it is, don't know what it does. Doesn't seem to do anything worthless to me. But maybe not to you." And you look at it. It's a
Yeah, can I inspect it?
it's a glowing green rock. You have no idea what it is. It's pulsating. You touch it and
Pulsating green rock.
you feel a little bit. You don't know how you feel. You've never touched a rock like that before, where it just makes you just automatically feel different as far as health. But it lights up quite a bit whenever you hold on to it. I don't need it. Don't know
Well-
what it does.
Well, I'll take it off your hands if you're just offering to give it away.
Trust me, couldn't sell it to a cow if I tried. And
All right.
you now have glowing green stone necklace.
Perfect.
Perfect. Just what I always wanted.
I guess you could do an Arcana check on it if you want. Yeah, you're not skilled in it,
Well,
but you can if
I
you
might
want.
as well. I'll try it.
Wow.
Joseph?
Okay.
The tribal power.
Joseph.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Joseph.
Not what I was expecting.
Told you. Tried to warn you.
Prepare to be humbled at every moment.
Yeah.
No, I just gotta figure out if I say this out loud or if I take Kyle to.
Nah,
Kyle,
take him to the other channel. Take him to the other
that's for
channel.
the dungeon master's table.
To the DM table.
I've never been in here whenever they leave.
Yeah.
What do you guys even
You get to
talk
be
about?
part of the. We talk about normal people things. Like, I wonder what they're talking about.
Me too.
Yes.
Do you know anything about green pulsating rocks, Witch Hunter?
I know I'm gonna ask whenever I see it.
You can interrogate them.
I'm already on my way to interrogate one person. I gotta know why people are following me.
Fair. They're back.
Okay. You got your necklace,
The
and
gem of power.
he shoos you off because he sees you're not of any value to him anymore.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
Like a true merchant.
Exactly. He took what he wanted and he got rid of some excess inventory that he really didn't need. Let me look in the book. That was unexpected.
Told you.
Who wants to come up next and do their thing next?
I'd like to do my
I'm
thing.
heading out of town. I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah, Daniel hasn't done his thing yet.
All right, Farley, you walk to the military district, which on the map I don't think it would be near Sigmar's temple, so somewhere around there, near the Sigmar's temple, probably in between the docks, so around here on the map. And you
Okay.
get to your barracks, and you see your commanding officer there. He's collecting reports from all the city watch.
Okay, I'll wait to give my piece.
It takes about 10, 15 minutes before it's your turn. He says, anything to report?
Normal scum, sir. Other than one tavern brawler, a war veteran. He couldn't handle a punch.
Ah, the old people these days. To think they used to serve our mighty Karl Franz.
His friend claims he served Sigmar himself, which that's wild. But
That's why.
He
any
looks at
war
you
veteran,
in
I'll
utter
still.
disbelief, and he's just like, Sigmar lived thousands of years ago.
I understand, but that is what they claimed. I let them go.
Jeez.
I felt nice at the point.
Well, guess they really should tone down the alcohol content of that piss water.
Yeah, he was having quite the hallucinations. Regardless, I have a request. I need some information on one of the visitors of the city.
Oh
Oh?
no.
Let me get a physical description. He pulls out his notepad.
Okay, I'd like to go off a memory check for that one.
Sure.
Trying to get to the button. Okay. 5.
Okay, well,
I got a
who are
squiggly
you
arm
trying
figure.
trying to describe?
I'm attempting to describe Thul.
Right? He says, okay, old man. What were his robes? You say,
Gray. Absolutely gray. Very mysterious.
you say gray, but then you're like, or maybe blue.
Or
Or were
maybe
they yellow?
Or maybe teal.
Yeah.
teal. Cobalt.
And
Teal.
he's looking at you. And he's like, okay. Did he have any discerning features? You say, oh, cloaked. And he rolls his eyes because he's like, okay, that really helps.
He had a beard.
A beard. And then you look in the barracks, everyone has a beard.
Ah, damn.
In
Well,
fact, for the great
you
swordsman
hate to hear
regime,
it.
it's practically mandatory to have a beard.
Like I like just a group of old bearded gray cloaked men walk by.
There's an old men gray cloak beard convention in town, actually.
He scratches his head. He's very confused. And he's like, is there anything else you could tell me about him? What was his name?
I did get his name. His name is Thol. He spelt it in all
Thol.
caps too.
Yelled it.
He says we don't know any. He's gonna do a memory check, actually. Let's see. No, he has no fucking idea.
Okay.
He can't say he recalls anyone of the name Thul who was a cloaked figure that could possibly have been an old man with a beard.
Okay. Well, regardless, I have agreed to agreed to give my time off to give him protection to the North Woods.
Nice. He looks at you. Just make sure you put it in your punching card.
I will. Is there any regulations about being paid by an outside source?
He looks inside his rule book and he says, death by plague, death by battle, death by orc, death by elf, vacation time, workers' comp, death by person.
Sexual harassment.
Oh no! Oh no!
And pay cut. No, nothing in there about that.
Let's see. Now, quick question: should I go on this adventure and not return? Will I be considered? I'm not. I can't see it.
That's no
Hey,
problem. As you know, our pension is given to your next of kin.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you can figure that out.
It's okay. We usually requisition all the pensions. Nobody has next of kin.
Got him.
All right. Given that information or lack of information, I'm gonna take the time to get my grub, get my drink, and turn in for the night.
You turn into the barracks. All right, we zoom back in, zoom back out, zoom back in on Beth.
Are we zooming in on?
We're zooming in on Beth, so I guess also on you, and also on Radicus.
I am just casually setting up camp or looking for a place to set up camp, keeping an eye on my followers.
The guards are like pretty close by. They look at you, set up camp right outside, and they're very confused.
Don't worry about it.
And they're both looking at each other, and they're speaking something to each other, but you can't quite. You could roll perception to see if you can hear it, but
As long as I'm not breaking any laws, I'm fine.
they're trying
I'm
to
like-
contemplate whether you are.
I'm like
Is
leaning
she just gonna
against a
sleep
tree with
outside?
like my back to it, trying to like peek out and watch what she's doing stealthily.
The guards see you doing that because you're still looking at your
Well,
back
yeah.
is still towards the guards. They don't say anything. Like I said, they don't want to get involved. Beth, you can roll perception, see if you still notice Trevor.
Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, clear the dice and then roll them. 14.
You see that someone's still there, and you're Okay, well,
What?
never
What? I
mind.
thought I was supposed to roll stealth.
Yeah, never mind. You
Oh,
roll
what?
stealth. You're still
That's-
stealthy.
That's non-natural. That's
Do I need to roll
20.
too?
If you want not be noticed by either of them, yeah, you can.
She's looking over her back. I'm looking over my back.
All right, you both, Beth, you don't see Valen, but both of you instantly just fucking zoom in on the little man who seems to be following you both from the bar. He's a little drunk man.
Do
She's
you?
just-
I want to turn to the little man and add, do you need somewhere to stay for the night? I think I might have somewhere you could sit, maybe? I don't really share my bedrolls, but you could share a fire.
I scurry behind a bush.
Or you could
You
sleep in
see
the
him.
bush. That's fine too.
You see him scurry. You know he's definitely still there.
The bush is still rattling.
Yeah, it's actually still rattling.
Maybe I'll build my fire closer to the bush so you're not cold.
But then the bush would burn down.
The guards are looking at this all happening and they're very confused.
I just
Alright, I'm
continue
gonna-
to set up
I'm
my
move-
fire, aware of the other presence that's probably following me.
Yeah, I'm circling around and I'm trying to move closer.
Okay. Is there anything you're looking at in particular?
No, I'm just watching her. And then whenever she starts whenever the fire gets going and she starts relaxing, I'm gonna start moving, like literally behind her.
Beth is making a kettle of tea over the fire,
Hell yeah, man.
and she is enjoying her tea in fucking cross-legged position.
I
Okay.
want to still stay aware that the witch hunter could be around me because I'm terrified of that dude. Him real
It's
scary.
in the back of your head, but you have no way of knowing that he's here. You don't see
Alright.
him. You don't
I'm
know he's here.
creeping up behind her.
Let me look at my characters. I don't know what monks
Do
do.
you have alert?
I
What
don't
do you
have
get alert?
alert, but I'm looking to see if I have anything like that I can use key points on. I don't think so. I have evasion and I have deflect missiles, so I think that's all I can use. Patient
okay,
defense. I don't
well.
know what that does.
You see her just calmly drinking her tea.
Yeah, I'm just
I,
zen the f out.
I reach into her pocket and try to steal her water.
Absolutely.
You see a hand. You see a hand
out of the
poke out
bush.
from the bush. Yeah.
I would like to.
Yeah, you're very clearly looking at the hand, Beth.
Yeah. I just want to like karate chop his hand away.
Okay. Roll to hit, I guess.
Just like a
Make
fast
D4.
reflex of like slapping a child's hand away.
Like a
Yeah,
female.
go for it. Roll the hit.
Okay, this is what I get an at 20 on.
Roll a single D4.
Okay,
4.
3.
All right, so you've done 6 points of damage. What are you rolling for, Jason? Not you, Jason. Beth rolls a D4.
Ow.
You instantly just bruise that hand.
Ow.
It hurts quite a bit.
Nice try, little man.
In that distraction, as I've snuck up,
Uh-huh.
I whip one of the pistols out, point it towards her, and say, "Hey, why were you following me?"
Okay, Beth, there's fucking cold metal pressed against the back of your head.
What is stillness of mind?
No, I know. I'm not right towards her. I'm like 5 feet away.
Oh, okay, well, you hear the voice of Valen again. He questions you.
I'm looking at all my stuff. Hold on.
He's just pointing a gun at you.
Yeah, you can casually take time and look over your stuff. It's just a gun pointed at you.
I want to try to remain as calm as possible because I am
Uh-huh.
zen right now, and I want to say, why were you following the old man?
I don't trust him.
Well,
mean,
I don't trust
Why
you.
would you? My eyes are kind of erratic. I go, I mean, okay, that's fair.
You hear squeaking, Trevor.
Yeah, I immediately turn 180 and point the gun into the bushes. Where are you?
You hear some more squeaking go.
You hear that?
Beth, make a perception check to listen, Beth.
Okay. God, what is my
don't-
dice? 9.
You don't hear shit, and you're kind of gaslighting him a little bit.
Perfect. I don't hear anything.
No, I heard it. It's right over there. Just pointing into like the deep brush.
Out of that deep brush, a rat comes skittering out.
I'm shooting it immediately.
You roll a hit.
14.
Boy.
You've eviscerated the rat.
The large pistol, it sounds like a thunderclap as I pull the trigger.
Yeah, the guards, they kind of like flinch a little bit. and then they realize you just shot a rat.
I want to completely flinch and get down in like an armadillo position, covering the back of my head.
You start getting flashbacks to the feudal samurai of Nippon.
Sweat, panic attacks.
I go. Instinctually, I start just reloading.
How far does that shot go? Like, can I hear it in District 5?
It's, let's see, District 5. I'd say make a perception check.
Meow.
Huh?
You can hear some lingering thunderclap sounds.
Okay.
You don't
I
know
would
what
like to
direction.
assume. I would like to assume that that was just him. Then I was just like, oh, he's got to be around here somewhere.
You have no way of telling what specifically it was, but it did sound like a gunshot. Oh,
I jump out of my bush, startled from the gunshot.
you see
I'm
the
just
little
like
man
on the
come out.
verge of tears, like huffing and puffing on the ground.
All right, so Valen, you see everybody's just basically freaking out from your gunshot, but the rat is dead.
I am going to roll insight on the monk
Okay.
to see if she's trying to lure me into a false sense of security.
I wish I was.
No,
That would
she
be
is
hilarious.
genuinely terrified. You also remember from your studying of Nippon and your witch hunter books, they are not quite accustomed. They're pretty far behind technology wise.
As I finish reloading, I immediately holster the pistol and go, "Oh!" I take my hat off and I start readjusting my hair. All right, my apologies then. A little bit spooked then.
Beth, you see how he's calmed down, but he did just blast nature in the face. That rat, the whole upper half of it's gone.
Yeah, no, I'm staying in my position.
I stab it with my sword and go over to the fire and start cooking it.
All right, the little man has started cooking the rat. You now have one cooked rat.
One half cooked rat.
Half cooked rat. It heals
Half-
a D4.
Half a cooked rat.
It heals 1d4.
Okay.
And I holster the pistols and I start slowly walking over and I go, hey, no guns out. I show my hands and I go, no more. I won't shoot anymore. I promise. Sorry, you just had me a little bit scared.
Beth, you can roll insight on him to see if he's telling the truth if you want.
Yeah, I don't trust this demon hunter. He's scary. Or witch hunter, I mean. I don't think I get. I get +3. That's 13.
Okay, then you can see that he is in himself his own cold sweat. That wasn't something he did lightly, and you can see how he's still kind of shaking a little bit. The hand that shot the gun is still shaking.
I shakily get up and just sip my tea. Shakily. Like, my face, I want to try to, like, make my face as calm as possible, but, like, hand visibly shaking as I drink my tea.
You guys are all just sitting there, except Radicus. He's fucking cooking the rat, and you two both seem to just have re-experienced your PTSD for a bit.
I kind of walk over and I go, can I sit down? Is that all right?
I just curtly nod my head.
I sit down in a position where I can see both of them plainly a decent bit. Enough that like if they ran at me, I would have enough time.
Okay.
Nobody trusts anyone yet.
I see him looking at me, so I ninja run back into the city.
Okay, the little man has ran back into the city.
Arms flying behind him, ninja running.
As he runs back, I just kind of nod and I go, you mind if you pass some of that tea my way?
Of course, it's a special blend straight from Nippon. And I pour him a cup, respectfully, ceremonially.
You drink the tea. It does soothe you.
And after that, I'm gonna try to make camp with her. I mean, of course, in my own little area, but I'm
okay.
outside the city as well.
You guys gonna sleep through the night then? Call it that night?
Yeah. Drink my tea
Yeah.
and take my nap. Meditate, maybe. A little bit.
Okay then, Farley, do you want to visit the merchant district or anything left before we go on to the next day?
No, I have called it for tonight.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
sit
right. You're in your barracks
crisscross on
sleeping.
top of my bedroll, and I'm just gonna assume the meditation position. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna sleep.
All right. You see the monk just meditating. You can't tell if she's awake or asleep.
As I go to sleep, I unholster one pistol and I leave it against my chest.
Sweat.
Beth, you can hear
choice.
Valen muttering to himself. It's
I
awfully
just,
weird. You
I
don't
just,
know what quite he's saying, but you hear something about rats. You hear something about skittering, and you hear they're everywhere, but they're also nowhere. You hear that they're underground, but they're also in our heads. That's what he's saying to himself.
and what are my knowledge of the rats? Right? Don't I have like knowledge of Didn't we teach them something?
Uh,
Or am I
you
thinking of
don't
something
know.
else?
You have no idea why he's spooked of rats.
Okay. I'm just gonna ignore it as best I can and meditate.
And then the next day comes. All right, you guys made it through a day. That was
Hey.
odd bit of. Okay. As you guys wake up, let's start off with Roald. You wake up from the barracks.
Okay, I wake up in the barracks. Is there anything I need to claim or anything?
You just gotta get your rucksack of your military stuff. It's
Okay,
just
I
your,
will eat the barracks given breakfast, and
it's
I will
fucking slop.
right.
It's gray and it's kind of chunky. It's a little bit like gravy, and there's some bread in there.
And I'm gonna request rations for 5 days.
You already have rations. He's
Do I?
wondering why you need more.
Well, I don't know how long they last.
30 days.
That's right. I didn't write that down. Okay, I will go pack, and I'll head to the north gate as planned.
As you're leaving, you see a sign that says it's been this many days since our last in or work accident death, and the number is at -2.
Uh-oh. How could that possibly be?
You don't ask any questions. You just know people die on the job a lot. In fact, it just goes to -3 because you just saw the plague doctor just leave another room.
Oh, that does make sense. Anyways, on with my business.
All right, and you're out in the main center of the town. What would you like to do?
Do I see anything suspicious? I can't get a day off of work.
You just see more low class walking around. Where are you right now? You are pretty close to the docks, so you see the city docks watch going through their daily routines. By daily routines, I mean they're shaking down some places and collecting gold for
Okay.
Sigmarites. That's
Typical,
normal.
typical.
That's not something you've never seen before. In fact, they just took from a mother and child. Uh, she seems to be crying and saying, "Please no, please no." The guys are cackling a little bit, but they get their money.
It,
And then they close the door on the docks and go back to their ways. And then while a guy is being mugged in the background, they pay no mind to it.
okay, well, business as usual.
That's right. Do you want to enter the merchant district? You're right near the merchant district. You're by the docks, and you're by the University of Altdorf.
Mm, would the merchant district have some sort of potion shop or whatnot?
As far as you know, there is a shop that does sell specifically to military.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my military discount.
You go into the shop. Let's move you into there. It's right here. You go into the shop, and the guy gives a big salute, and he says, "Praise Sigmar."
No response. Praise Sigmar.
He says, "What can I help you with today?"
I need some additional potions of healing for a journey I'm about to take.
Oh, potions. It's not every day a city man needs a potion. He
It's
goes,
not every day a city man is gonna be
he goes
guarding
into,
someone to the North Forest.
he goes into the back, and he says, "Here, potion, 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 potion." He says, "Here they are." He grabs 8 vials of regular health potions. And he says, "Here you go. That'll be 125 Sigmarites."
125 Sigmarites.
Yes.
You guys never get cheaper, do you?
We already offer you the 50% discount.
I understand. All right, here it is. How much was that again?
125.
125. Okay.
And you have
Jeez.
each of them heal 2d8 plus 4. That's what
Okay.
I'll say.
And how many were there again?
8. And he says, "Anything else I can help you with?"
No, I don't believe so.
All right. Sigmar be with you.
Sigmar be with you. I'll take
And
my leave.
also with you.
I'm gonna, as I'm leaving the door, I'm say, "No, you," and I'm gonna keep walking. Gonna plug my ears, walk away.
Okay. You'll walk away from the shop. As you're walking through the merchant district, you there! You look like you could use oddities.
Ah, you man. What do you have this time?
Oh, shit. Didn't quite see you were of the Empire's dogs.
I see Empire's dogs, you say. You want to say that a bit louder?
No. Just a humble businessman, please. And he goes through, well, let me see what I got in my inventory. Well, yeah, I got the, do I want to get the, it was here. I found this neat talisman when I was walking about in the north.
In the north, you say.
Yes,
What
and
does
for
this
the
tell-
low price of 150 Sigmarites, it too can be yours.
Low price of 150 Sigmarites. Get that out of my face.
He says, okay. Well, could I interest you in this cup? It says Sigmar number 1 on it.
You got a thermos?
Think to myself, but if I reject it, does that mean I'm anti-Sigmar? I think I have to accept this one. How much are you putting this for?
Well, you see, it's a collectible. 50 Sigmarites.
I'll give you 5.
That's against Sigmar's will.
How
Not
about we
willing to pay the
meet in the
price.
middle and you give me 10?
Okay, I'll give you 10 Sigmarites for this Sigmar number 1 cup.
Yeah, it gives you a Sigmar number 1 cup. And can I interest you in some Carl Franz paraphernalia?
No.
Okay, then he puts the stuff back. He says, "All right, that's all I have for you."
All right.
Sir.
Thanks, you merchant. How
All
big
right.
is this cup?
It's a good-sized tankard, perfect for alcohol.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
You can test out and put some liquid in it if you want.
Just water.
Yeah, I was gonna look around and I'll look around and see if there's any worthwhile liquid.
There's a little pump for water for some of the peasants.
Does it look nice?
No.
Does it look like it? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna continue on my way then. I'll use this another day.
You notice there's a hole at the bottom.
Our pizza's on the way.
I'll have to figure out something about this.
All right. Then you meet back up at the front entrance then. Rudis, what are you doing?
I'm assuming that since now it is morning, I've started to stumble away, which was the way
You're
to
just
the north.
sleeping on the side of the road. So
I was, yeah.
Kicks the trash barrels off of him.
Nah, there were some kids throwing some fucking trash on you. And you move all the trash out. You look at the time; it's almost done.
He just checks his watch.
You look up in the sky and notice the sun's position.
I check my sundial for a watch. Oh, I guess I should probably get going up to the north side.
Right, so you head up there. Now, Radicus, what do you want to do?
I saw the mother and child get shaken down for money.
They're very far away from where you are.
Are they?
Yes, they're in the docks area.
Oh. I see the guards coming back from the docks. I assume that they're just shaking down some money, so I try to pickpocket them.
All right, roll sleight of hand.
Is that a D20?
Yes, sir. Plus your sleight of hand proficiency.
Wow.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
As you reach in, instead of going for the pockets, you've cupped a feel of his ass cheeks.
Hey!
He says, "Oh, wait, what the fuck?"
I'm sorry, my hand slipped.
That's what they all say.
He looks up, and he can't see where you are, and then
Oh,
then he looks down, and he says, "Oh, look what we got here." And he goes to his partner. You think you could just grope and Empire City Watch without any repercussions? How much you got on you?
Wait, can I use my bonus action to hide?
You can dash away.
Or yeah, I'll dash away.
Uh, they notice how fucking fast this little man just fucking moved, and they say, "Oh, get back here!" And they're chasing you.
oh boy.
3 stars in GTA.
Yeah.
I run around and make my way to the gate.
All right, you're at the gate. You see Valen and the monk, and you see the Rudist and Roald.
And I ask them where the old man is. We gotta go.
As you
No,
ask
I'm at the gate.
this,
I wanted to go shopping too.
as you see this, the old man comes inside his carriage. He's right there, and it's a very spacious looking carriage. Not bad on the horses. Look incredibly healthy, quite big too. They're massive horses.
Gives you
And
something massive.
okay, and then
Sorry.
then,
All right.
Jeez.
then he says, "Oh, I see everyone's here. Please enter my carriage, and we shall begin our adventure."
As I'm taking the step towards the city gate, as he pulls up, I go, don't you have fucking great timing? I was about to go by. It's fine. Never mind.
Are you sure? Okay. Let me in the background you guys see City Watch chasing after Radicus.
I want to make sure that I clean up every bit of my camp that I prepared, leave no trace.
Okay. And then he says, "Oh, I knew we were missing one." He says, "There's your friend over there." He gets out and he goes to meet with Radicus. Says, "Hello, are you ready to go?" He's talking to you, Radicus. Oh, Jason?
Wait, what? What happened? Sorry. I
Uh,
zoned out.
Thol met up with you as you're being chased by the City Watch. He's saying, "How are you? Are you ready to go?"
I said, "Yep, let's get out of here."
And he says, "Oh, there seem to be some individuals pointing at you." And he's pointing at the City Watch, who are very upset.
I just tell him that they're trying to steal my money, so I'm running.
Ah, please. Any friend of the Empire City Watch is a friend of mine. Please hold on a second. You guys see him, he's walking towards the two city guards. They're pretty big guards, rough looking guards. And then, he stops them, he flags them down. He pulls them to the side, and then he says something to them. You guys can't quite hear what he's saying. And then he shows like a note in a book, and then they back off immediately.
I walk back up to him after they go away and thank him and ask what he said to them.
Just catching up with some old friends.
I'm just looking back and forth between everybody, very skeptical of everything happening.
And he claps. Now, shall we go? I need to pick this herb. My grandson is not feeling very well.
Is he now?
He looks at you and he says, "Yes, that's right."
Precisely.
I'm gonna let him step ahead of me, and I'm gonna try to sneak a peek at the book.
Okay.
That's big brain.
He's gonna step ahead, do a perception check on the book. Okay.
22.
All right.
Goodbye.
The book says, "Please don't hurt my campaign people."
Thank you. Hold on, gotta mute myself.
You guys get pizza?
Our pizza just got here.
Nice.
We got Domino's thin crust because we weren't really hungry and we couldn't make up our mind of where we wanted to go.
You
Oh.
guys see me as he walks by. It goes from like the stoic glance to kind of bug eyeing him.
The old man looks
Uh-huh.
at Valen and he gives a nice smile. Are we ready?
I'm
Yeah.
ready. I look
Um,
at everyone else.
I want to refer to the witch hunter and I want to say, where exactly are you guys going?
Oh, is this another friend of you guys's? You know, the more the merrier. Can never have enough protection. Chuckles to himself.
I look very nervous.
I kind of step forward and go, yeah, she's under my protection with this. Be joining us, but she's a little bit of a independent contractor.
He looks at you, Beth. He looks up and down. He says, Nippon?
Yes, of course. How did you... Do you know of Nippon? I look excited.
Oh, I've dabbled a little bit here and there. You know, I've been pretty old for a while. I've traveled a bit. Had to do a certain adventure or two. He pauses. He looks in the air, thinking. Quite the place, quite the place. Is that Divine Sun Emperor still in charge?
Yes, of course.
Right,
The descendants of the sun goddess are always the emperor.
Right. Well, anyway. Come on!
Well, okay, I guess. I have nothing else really to do.
You guys head north. Let's get rid of this board.
Whenever we get into the carriage, I'm the last one to get in the carriage.
Oh, he looks at you. He notices you do this, and he says, "Watching our back now, Mr. Witch Hunter?"
Watch my own, if anything. They seem to line up.
You can never be too careful as a witch hunter. I've met quite a many who have faced their own peril, not quite watching their back.
And many of those that step forward, and may they come before, right?
Quite. Whoop-ah! He whips the horses. You guys are on your way north. Okay, let me look in my book to make sure where we're at. All right, so map-wise, you guys are heading north of Altdorf into Middenland, which is a much snowier area. There's a huge fortress you see in the background. The old man, he points it out and he says, that's Middenheim. Most impenetrable fortress next to Altdorf itself. And you see, there's a giant fucking cannon. It's a huge cannon. To describe it, I'd say it's bigger than several of the tallest buildings there.
Am I just completely mystified at seeing it?
You've never seen any sort of technology like this before. Not even close. Nippon has their fair share of cannons on their ships. You know, there's the black powder pistols that the samurai use. But a cannon of that size, you can't imagine the sheer damage it would do. For Kyle, for Farley, and for Trevor, you've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's canon.
In fact, he said, Thol over here says, haven't even seen the thing shoot. To be honest with you, I don't think it can. He mutters.
Probably for the best.
Gonna roll a history check and try to see if I've ever read about it firing.
Okay.
8.
I'd say you definitely remember it has fired before. You don't remember what battle specifically, but you remember it fired and it did some fucking damage.
Okay.
Hiroshima.
I'm not gonna correct him. I just want to know for myself.
And he says, "Here, let's go by a nearby settlement that I know of nearby, or close by Middenheim. We don't need to go into there just yet. Very close to Drakewald Forest." And he points upwards, and you see a little settlement up there. It's very tiny. There's basically just like little trenches with makeshift cement walls.
Mhm.
Uh, the people are they're pretty interested in new adventures coming in. They're all staring, and they're staring into the carriage, and they're especially staring at Roald. They think it's very impressive, and a great swordsman of the Empire has reached down into their settlement. Uh, they have no idea why he's there. All the other guards you see are probably bottom of the barrel, rank and file guys. They have spears, they have shields, they have swords. Nothing very impressive. And let's say as soon as they look at Trevor, many of the children run. And Thol laughs.
Whenever they start running, I give just a little smirk.
Yeah, they are quite. They don't seem very open to who you are.
And then if there's any of the brave children, I'm gonna. Whenever we go by, I'm just gonna go, boo.
There is. Let me see if I get this kid's image. Mm,
When he says boo, I want to jump as well.
you want to jump as well?
Yeah.
I'm alert.
I want to roll intimidation on these children.
Okay, you can roll intimidation.
18.
You give them a pretty mean growl, and they are. A lot of them are running. A lot of them are running. One except one. Only one kid doesn't run.
Well, isn't that a brave one?
He looks at you and he says, "Mister, are you a witch hunter?"
Oh, that I am. Why ain't you running?
Well, my mom always told me when it comes to the witch hunters, they destroy what's in the dark. And he says, "So, yeah, I've never been too scared of them as long as they're getting rid of what I should actually be scared of."
I kind of smile and lean down. I go, you should also know a lot of them are pretty mean. And I'm going to toss him a pouch with 10 Sigmarites in it.
He says, "Oh, thanks, mister."
And I kind of smile and lay down. And I go, now just remember, don't tell anyone I did this. I got to keep up my reputation. Now run away like you're scared.
He runs. He runs away. Ah! He's fucking shouting. He's not selling it at all. In fact, nobody believes he was actually scared. He says,
Oh
"Right over there."
Harry.
Over there, Bolt points out. "Pretty sure we can rest over there. I know the woman who is in that house." And he goes and he parks his carriage right near the house. And there's a woman who opens the door. She looks young. She looks pretty young, but at the door you also see the child who was not scared.
Oh.
He says, "Mother, mother, that was the witch hunter I was telling you about." And she looks and she looks to the side, like, "Oh, you were right." And then she looks and he says, "Thol, is that you?" And then Thol looks and he says, "Sarah, it's been a while. I remember when you were this tall." And then they hug. And it looks nice. And he says, "Who might this little tyke be?" And he says, "This is Evil, my child. His name is IVO."
IVO.
And
Evil.
he's He's not but 6 years old. Dreams of one day being inside of Altdorf. Kind of like you. She stops herself. And then she says, he'd like to serve under Karl Franz like his father.
Do I hear this?
I just bust out in a little bit of a laugh.
Do I hear any of this?
You do hear it.
The witch hunter. What makes you laugh?
Yeah, just a little bit that he wants to throw his life away for no fucking reason.
I laugh at that.
All right, you just directly insulted your god.
I'll remember that.
And then
Uh-oh.
I make a little bit of bow and I go, now I don't mean to offend. Believer is Sigma myself, actually. I just don't like the idea of them throwing their lives away. Mugging the public. Doing the dirty. You know how it is.
You do not know how it is. You think throwing your life away for Sigmar is the greatest honor one could achieve.
Oh God, I roll my eyes.
Here is evil.
This is a little dumb kid. I'd like to
Look at
approach
him.
a kid.
All right, the kid looks at you. He's in awe, honestly. He says, you're a soldier of the Empire.
I am. And it's brave of you to say that you would serve under Karl Franz.
He's
Let me
freaking
tell you,
out.
there's no better man to serve.
Oh, I've heard so much good stories about him from my father. He was one of the people who helped him usurp the thrones, you know.
You're absolutely right, kid. You've done your research.
Oh, he's so fucking happy. Wait, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? He says.
Well, I had some time off, and this interesting man here offered some work for protection.
He looks at Thol, and he slightly backs away behind his mom. Thol says, I've never been good with children. And Sarah says, yes, I know. It's a little bit weird. But then Thol says, listen, Sarah, my grandchild, he's come under a certain illness, and there's a herb in the Black Drakewald forest that I needed to pick. And he gives a description of the herb. It is white striped, and it has a single protruding dandelion from it. The seeds are crushed up, typically, given as an anesthetic. And
White striped single dandelion.
Evo perks up. He says, I know that one. Then Thol looks down at him. He cowers behind his mom a little more. Thol gets down on one knee and says, oh, do you? He says, yes. I've seen them before. When I go adventuring through the forest, Sarah snaps. You've been through the Drakewald forest, Evo? And he says, no, just through the safe areas. I've mapped out where's safe and where's not.
Really?
And yeah, she says, this little one. Oh, he's gonna give me a heart attack. He doesn't know that he can't just be recklessly doing things like his... And then he stops. Or she stops.
I want to walk up to the kid.
Okay.
I'm going to kneel down and I'm going to say, you did a good job adventuring, young one. He's like,
thank you.
Could I interest you in... You know, we have a witch hunter's outpost in the city. You know, you could always join there and do a lot of good.
Oh, could I?
Oh, yeah. You get to go through a lot of forests, too, and kill a lot of baddies. Not walking around the city real boring, like, doing the same old patrols. And I look over at Roland.
Will I be useful to Karl Franz, too?
Only if you want to be.
He looks and says, Mom, can I? And she says, no, not right now, when you're older.
I get up and chuckle, thinking to myself, because I'm going to get that good recruitment bonus.
I want to walk up to the boy and I want to reassure him that anything is possible as long as you keep your mind to it. Inner strength is can achieve anything.
He
So long
didn't
as you're a
hear.
witch hunter. So long as you're a witch hunter, right?
He didn't hear anything you said because he's too busy staring at your wardrobe, Beth. Who? Where are you from?
Oh, I get kind of shy. And I go, I'm from a place far away called Nippon. You ever heard of it?
He grabs your hand with both of his tiny hands. He says, "No, I haven't. Can you tell me about it?"
Oh, well, there's not really much to tell, but I would love to tell you about it if it helps
Mom,
further
can
your
they
dream.
stay? Can they stay? Can they stay? Can they stay, Mom? I can help them find the plant. I swear I can. I promise I can. And she
This kid's
says,
gonna fucking die. This kid is fucking gonna get obliterated.
she, she says, "Oh, children." She gives a side eye to Thol. And Thol says, "Well, it's just a plant, and if he already knows where it is, how bad could it go?" And she says, "Well, fine, I guess. But you," he points at the monk, "you keep an eye on him."
Oh, well, of course.
I'll comfort the lady. Don't worry, ma'am. I've sworn an oath to fight to the death.
She rolls her eyes.
I also
Okay.
roll my eyes.
I'll wave my hand. I'll go. You don't need to worry, ma'am. The last people I had come with me, I had a solid 50% mortality rate.
Oh no.
She looks quite worried, more from the fact that you're a witch hunter, other than what you said. And then she says, "Go on, Evo, show them where the spot is." And he grabs Beth's hand and he's dragging her towards the forest. You can see the Drakball forest. The trees are very tall, taller than you'd suspect any trees to be in the Empire.
Mm.
And it looks awfully dark in the inside. And he says, "Oh, it's not that bad. It just looks scary." And he says, "Sometimes scary things come out of the forest, but most of the time we're able to deal with them. Except
That's very brave.
I have to be. My father told me Karl Franz appreciates the brave."
Well,
He does, young one.
well, just so you know, you don't have to follow anybody. Your braveness can come from yourself.
"Oh, it's not just for myself." He holds a little amulet to him that you notice. He says, "It's also for my sister here." He's holding the amulet up. And he says, "She's always been with me."
Can I sense any corruption coming from the woods?
You sense a lot. The whole
Oh,
woods.
that's not good.
That's not good.
There's a little blank area, kind of the area Evo's pointing at. It's fairly blank, but everywhere deeper in that, it doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good at all.
Okay.
And then he says, he looks at the witch hunter and he says, or he looks at Vela and he says, "Do you know why I've never been scared of witch hunters?"
What's that, little one?
Way back when I was too young to remember. A strange, not too young.
Well, how you remember it then?
He's being funny. He's being funny. He says, "I always heard this story from my mother. He says that my sister, she was the bravest one around, braver than all the other kids." He looks down. "A strange visitor came one day. We didn't know where he was from. He was covered in fur." He looks over at the rudist and he kind of, Beth, you feel his hand shaking. And
I squeeze his hand ever so slightly.
we didn't know who he was, but we allowed him into our village. But during the night, several people went missing. We didn't know what happened. We didn't know where they went. We just know the new person was still here."
They're probably cannibals. No skins are known to be cannibals, actually. They eat their own kin.
The kid
I
looks down.
squint at the witch hunter.
He looks slightly. The kid looks traumatized. Actually, he's getting really scared. His breathing is
He
it's
goes-
picking
he
up.
He goes, "Oh no,
And-
it's really crazy. They actually whittle their bones and turn them into little things they put on the necklaces, and they make little pipes out of like your femur."
Can I
The
elbow
kid takes.
him in the ribs?
You can if you want.
Okay, I just want to go and elbow him in the ribs to get him to shut up.
The kid.
Is the kid still scared looking at me?
No, he's not scared specifically of you, just of your clothing. It reminds him.
Ah, gotcha.
And he takes a deep breath and he says, "But then I remember she told me a witch hunter came, a lot like yourself." He looks at Valen. "And this is why I'm never scared of the witch hunter. He he came by and he found that new visitor. He dragged him across the village on a rope tied to a horse,
That's
and
dramatic.
he hung him up. He tried to.
Did he eat him though? Was I right?
No, the witch hunter tied him up.
No, I'm saying did the third man, did he eat the people?
Oh, I assume so.
See,
Yeah.
I point towards I point towards Dory. I told you he ate him.
Evo says, "One of them was my sister."
This
I
is why
kinda
you need to
pulled- I
learn to
ki- I
keep your
ki-
mouth shut.
I pull the hat down. I pull the hat down. I go.
How
Well, you know
small, how
they don't
small is this
always
kid?
eat him.
The
Oh,
kid is like
Yeah.
barely past your thigh.
So
You
is he
know,
like still
so-
like the pick up to console age?
You can if you want. He's a little bit
Oh.
heavier than you remember kids of this size, but
Oh
I
my
pull the hat
god.
down. You know, they don't always. I mean, sometimes they give him a quick death, and it very honorable, actually.
Just
as you go to
But
console him,
just shut up.
as you go to console him, he pushes you away. He says, "No, that witch hunter, he made that visitor feel fear. His cries, they echoed. Even I remember those as a child. And then he turned into something I've never seen before. He screamed and he screamed and he screamed to some sort of names I assume were just his gods to save him. The witch hunter pointed at him and said, Chaos deserves nothing but death." And he killed him. The one thing I
did he?
remember from that encounter is that even if witch hunters are bad, they make the things that are worse scared of them. And then he keeps walking.
I give Thule like the luck smile.
I am
Bull
very,
is
very
completely-
startled.
Bull is straight faced. He has no emotion to this going on. And the kid says, "Over here. It's just a little bit further. I remember seeing in this area." Let me read. As you know, you guys can do a perception check on the forest if you
I
want.
was about to say I was going to
Okay.
ask to do that.
Okay.
Can I get my third 20 of this session?
You're kidding me.
Oh.
It's a
Oh,
lot.
but I got an 18.
Okay. Oh,
A higher
Uh,
roll in this session. Holy cow.
Derudis, you notice there's a lot of very tiny animals running in the opposite direction of where you guys are walking. You also notice there are a fair bit of trees that are kind of like splintered. And you notice it's getting slightly darker just because the trees are covering this. The
Gotcha.
rest of you guys just think, this is a pretty dense forest.
Yeah.
Nothing weird here.
Yeah, nothing weird going on here.
I'm busy thinking of the Norse skin like bone whittling.
Oh God.
Bull notices it as well, and he says, it's probably just a bear in the area. There's been too many of them in this area. And he also says they keep slipping by and ruining the wildlife. Maybe if we're really unlucky, it could be an orc. I hear they kind of make their ways up in these parts. Never last long, though. And then, in the distance, Evo notices he sees the plant. He sees the plant all the way up, and he says, "There it is." And he immediately lets go of Beth's hand to run up to it.
I want to try to reaction and grab a hold of his hand.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him just run, but I am gonna start pulling the pistol out because this is asking
Oh,
to
you're
die
kidding
moment.
me!
He slips out.
Yeah, I'm just readying a pistol because this is everything that's in the witch hunter training video of person runs forward, fucking dies.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna run after him and say, wait, don't just run off.
he's pretty fast. He knows the terrain way better than you do.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try to run after him though.
He goes and he picks up the little flower. He says, "Here it is, Mr. Thull. Here it." Before you say another, he says another word. An axe has driven through his skull.
You're freaking
Yeah,
kidding me.
Yeah, okay. I told you. This is the I run up and fucking die.
Let me how many words there's supposed to be? There's 1, 2, 3,
Oh, what are they? What are they?
5, 6, 7. All right, so
I would like to look back and make sure that it's not my axe.
your axe is still in your hands.
Oh, it's okay. My axe is here.
Evo did not last long at all.
No, he did not. It's
If
a
only I could have
goddamn
grabbed
shame.
his hand.
One
Okay,
of those people was my sister. Well,
Okay.
oh well.
Okay, we still
Add
got
one.
two. We still got 2 more people before my 50% ratio comes out.
What just
Sorry,
happened?
it's all updated. Hold on.
Reload. All right.
From the woods, as this one kicks the kid off his fucking axe and throws him to the side.
Oh no.
You guys notice strange looking goatmen come from the forest. Actually, this guy shouldn't be a goat man. He should be. Sorry, it just changes them all. He should be this. Then, is that the right number? Yes, it is. I gotta just name these photos.
We're all checking all the different things.
Oh, Minotaur.
Not quite a minotaur.
Priest
Sorry, gotta name them all too. I don't have to name all of them.
Ungor.
Just give him like 1, 2, 3, 4.
True.
Because when you go to roll initiative, we're gonna need the numbers on there too.
Yeah.
True. All right. This is Ungor 1. This is Ungor 2.
Give him
This
random
is-
numbers.
54.
12. 16.
This is Ungor 37.
Five, and then here is Ungor number 6.
Man, I actually kind of like that kid. Actually, wait, no, that kid still has my fucking money.
Yeah, Body just got fucking ragged off to the
Wait, I'm
side.
getting my fucking money back.
Gosh dang it.
That kid was completely eviscerated. A direct open wound in the middle of his skull.
Okay, you know what?
Oh.
10 gold of this is fucking mine.
True.
And you guys can make a perception check on what the fuck just happened.
I will do that.
I am closest. Do I get advantage because I'm close?
You're all looking at the same thing.
Yeah, but I like ran up.
I got another one.
All right, Fry, you just went. Your brain farted.
I got it too.
I don't know anything. I'm not from.
I
around
got it
here.
too. I guess that's why I checked my back. To
But
make sure
sorry,
my
Radix-
axe was
that's-
still there.
Radicus recognizes these things. They are what's known as beastmen.
Priest man.
In fact, just minor ungors that have that seem to be further off than they should be in the Drakwold Forest. They've been known to raid villages every now and then, but never come up this far. All of them seem to be in a cold sweat. They are very scared, very panicky, and very jumpy.
Hmm.
Well, we'll have to clear them of that.
All right, so let's roll initiative. How do I do that on this? Trevor,
You're gonna
yeah.
come over here and you're gonna name these plates over here whatever the enemies are.
What do you mean?
Like right click and give it the same name as whatever mob you're wanting. So if you since you have 7, you're gonna need 7 of these plates. So click new NPC/mob, and then you're gonna make 7 of them,
3,
and then
4,
give them the same name or number or whatever for it.
5, 6, 7.
Couldn't agree more.
I feel the
Creatures
exact same as the
Indeed.
baby.
You just saw a baby basically get murdered.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you want, you can just give them the same numbers and then the one name for the other dude.
Okay. So let me change the name to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, are there 6?
And then you could just make Thol have the initiative order of Teal.
Okay.
Because it's like empty character sheet.
And then here is, this will be Bestigor. Okay, so after I've done that, then we'll...
Okay, so now you're gonna press just roll, and it will roll everyone's initiative and add their pluses to it if they whatever they have. So just press it once. And there you go.
All right, so up first, we're entering combat, lads. It's green.
It's me.
What
Well,
would you like to do?
Sheet.
how far away are they?
I'd say they're about, let's say 60 feet. 80 feet, actually.
80 feet?
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, I guess I move up 30 feet then, since that's my speed, and that's my turn.
You can use your action to dash.
Yeah,
So you can move another 30 feet.
Oh. So if I dash, would I be able to? No, I still wouldn't be. I'm close to him.
Yeah, but you could get there next turn.
Also, another net 20. Crazy.
Before anything happens, Thol has disappeared.
Motherfucker.
We all knew it.
Pussy.
Do I get a perception check because I was next to him?
No, you do not.
Bastard. Okay.
He has, you did just, you guys can just notice this, but he's gone. All right, next up is Radicus.
So what can I do here?
You can move up closer towards them. That's about it. Probably the same way of work.
No, if he wanted to, he could actually get right up next to them by movement, bonus action dash, action dash.
Okay.
If he wanted. But you wouldn't be able to attack.
I'm gonna move up closer, but I will hide behind.
There is plenty of terrain. There is terrain to hide, but you can hide behind him too, I guess.
I'm hiding behind the Rudis.
Okay. Next up is
okay.
Ungor number 3. He is panicky. He definitely just wanted to get rid of that kid and keep running in the direction he was at. He sees this guy in front of him, and he's going for a hit. Just a regular swing. He's going to roll to attack. Okay.
Ouch.
So this is gonna be 2d8. Where's my d8? There it is. Wasn't expecting that already. Not a d10.
Please do
Sorry.
32 points of damage.
2d8. 13, 26 is what he hits you with. So wait, he goes for a mad fucking dash. He is so upset and just wanting to get through this as much as possible. He uses all his force in this swing. And you take 26 points of damage through this.
Okay,
And his
I'm
turn's
at
over.
17.
That's not a great start.
Your fucking savagery is activated. You've enraged.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna take
Yeah, I'm enraged.
half physical damage, but you make an attack on both Ungor 3 and Radicus.
Yeah, I was about to tell him not
Goodbye,
to. but-
Radicus.
Okay,
So
I make my roll to attack.
we just need 2 people.
Do I
to
do it
survive.
twice?
yeah, roll for them.
Okay, there's
2
one.
people can die, and I still kept my 50% survival rate. 2 more people can die. And I'm
One's
not
a 13 and one's a 5. Do either of them hit?
All right, you miss on Radicus. I'll give you that,
Okay.
but you definitely hit the Ungor.
All right, cool.
Roll the
So
damage.
that does.
All according to plan.
See here, 3d8. Three d8s
And then you get plus d6.
is 13 plus 3 plus an extra d6. So plus another 3, so it's 19.
And you're enraged now, so you can add an extra 4 to that. I think it is, or whatever your. What's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is 3.
Add 3 to that.
if he's technically raging, he gets to add +2 to that.
All right, so that's plus 5 to whatever you just rolled.
5, 3 plus 3.
He's reading out.
24.
Bisected the Ungor.
Heck yeah.
He just gets sliced right into. The top half is slightly wiggling away, trying to run. Even still, it's trying to crawl past you.
Just in twain.
Yeah. The Bestigor in the background, he's looking concerned. He's very worried one of his men just got fucking bisected like that. So up next is Purple.
Okay. Can I run and attack this Unger 4, or is that too
Sure.
far? Okay.
I'm gonna say you can.
Okay. I'm gonna run up, and I'm trying to figure out how to use my key points and stuff. So
Go ahead,
I.
take it.
So I guess.
If you make an attack, you can spend a key point for your bonus action to do flurry of blows, which is 2 more like handed strikes,
Yeah.
and that costs 1 key point.
Yeah.
Patient defense is you can pop it for a bonus action, and all attacks have disadvantage against you until the beginning of your next turn. Step of the Wind is a key point, and you can move your whole movement again.
And then I have all this other stuff too. I have extra attack too. And
Extra
stunning
attack
strike.
is just a second attack. Stunning strike is after you hit them with a melee attack, you can cause them to make a wisdom saving throw, or they will be stunned until the beginning of your next turn.
Also, I will let you guys know, the other Ungor are quite frightened after seeing, their guy just get bisected and whatever is wrong with them.
The army lost penalty.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
They're trying to flee. Run them down, men.
Okay, so I guess I'll use one key point. I'm gonna run up and try to kick him in the head, and then I'll do flurry of blows and give him a 1-2 with my fists, and then the
Roll
extra
whatever
attack
damage
I guess
that
gives
is.
me more. I do not know. I have no idea. It does not tell me what the damage does.
Okay. What is MA? What is your MA? Is that your weapon or is that your hands?
I guess hands.
Martial artist, I'd assume.
I
Okay,
guess
so
hands.
that means your kick would be we'd roll a normal d20 to attack them.
Yeah.
So that'd be your initial hit. So roll a d20.
So I'm staring at the character at the at the monk page, and I'm like, I don't know.
Don't worry, I got all this stuff memorized.
You're kidding me. Okay.
So plus 3 would be a 10. Does 10 hit?
10 does hit.
Nice.
Okay, so then roll your 1d6 plus 3.
Okay. Oops. Nice. 9.
So 9, and then for your bonus action, you're doing flurry of blows, right?
Yeah.
So you can make 2 more attacks with your hands. So they're melee martial arts attacks as well.
So I have to roll 2 d20s, one for each hand, or?
No, flurry of blows is 2 strikes. So you're rolling for 2 attacks. So you can roll twice. It's just 2 attacks.
So I roll a d20.
2 more d20.
Okay.
Roll 2 d20s, 1 for each attack.
Okay.
So 5
One
and a 6
misses,
on an
but,
8 and a 13.
Yeah, so 2 of those hit.
Okay.
So then you roll damage again because one more of them hit. Wait, did the 8 hit?
No, the 8 did not.
So
Okay, so that'd be
9
9
again.
additional points of damage.
18.
And were you wanting to try to stun him?
I guess so. If he doesn't die from it, yeah, I guess so.
His sternum has caved in. Dead.
He's dead. Okay. Then
Or he did.
But basically, you can use your bonus action to do flurry of blows, but any of your attacks that land, you can make them. You can use multiple key points in a turn.
yeah.
The stunning strike is whenever an attack lands, you can make it a stunning strike, and flurry of blows is just additional attacks you can do after you attack.
Okay.
All right, so they
Wait,
just
you get
witnessed
2 attacks per turn, right?
Flurry of
Yeah.
blows.
But
Okay,
if
so
he's
you would
dead,
have-
then
Yeah, so you would have gotten 1 more attack from that.
yeah. Okay.
His sternum caved way in, so yeah, he coughed up blood, died on the ground.
Good.
He suffocated on his blood. Ungor 3 was the one that killed the kid, and he's done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's definitely done so.
I'm worried about why these guys are so panicky. Is there something bigger somewhere?
Always a bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish.
All right, next up, ignore the one that says enemy, and it's blue. So Farley.
All right, I'm gonna get as close as I can in between Bethany and Kyle here.
I'd say you can get like right here or so. Probably like
Okay.
right here.
Oh gosh.
Yes, no, he's still raging.
I'm very mad.
And for the next 3 turns, you'll be raging. So this is the first turn. Next up is the second. What are you gonna do, Farley?
Yeah, this is as far as I've gotten, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I do anything else? I don't want to action surge or anything.
I guess it's up to you.
I'm gonna stand here, menacingly. Can I taunt them, actually?
If you want, you can hold your action, and you could hold an attack if anyone approaches you.
It's true. Go on Overwatch.
Wait, do I have it? I thought I used all my movement.
Yeah, but you can use your action to hold an attack, or you can take the dodge action, which gives the enemy disadvantage against you.
I'll hold my attack if they approach me.
All right, so up next is Ungor number 6. Ungor number 6 takes out a javelin, and he's gonna toss it at Beth.
That's okay. I think I have like some kind of dodge passive thing.
You could expend a key point and deflect the missile back at him.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah.
what happens. He rolled a 2.
Oh.
Does
Okay,
it-
well, no.
You
that
want
just-
still?
No.
Okay. In his panicky,
I sidestep.
jittery grip, he throws it way off. Does not hit. Next up is Ungor number 1. Ungor number 1 is frightened of the rudest. He's gonna go up and smack Beth.
I love that.
7.
Uh,
It's +2, so a 9.
I definitely don't think that hits. But let me double check. Because I have a small. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't hit. My armor class is 17. It's higher than I
He
thought.
tries to thrust a spear towards you. You effortlessly dodge it. The wind. Okay. Ungor number 5 is up. Ungor number 5 seems to be the most scared of them all. He's running. He's gonna use a full dash to get out of here the right way.
What
on
a
the
nerd.
side on his right.
That's what your gun's
He's
for. What
not
country?
out. He's not out the battle yet, but he's panicky and he wants to get out.
Let me out. FF, please.
Teal is dull. You see no signs of him.
Bastard.
His turn is over. Next up is the Bestigor. He is not as scared as everyone else.
The
He's
worst
go-
to gore.
He's gonna walk up very confidently, but he still wants to make sure this is done with quick. He yells something in a strange language you can't tell what it is. And he goes for an attack on Beth. So let's see. This is gonna be.
I think he's getting all the aggro.
She's up close.
That's fine.
That's a 21.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my armor class is 17, so. So I guess
Alright,
I spend a
so-
key point to dodge it.
Is that how that works?
I don't know.
Wait. You can spend your key point for patient defense as
Yeah.
a bonus action on the turn before
Oh.
to
It
make
says on
to,
mine.
to make. Wait. Is it on your turn?
Patient defense, you can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So it makes it to where, like, on the previous turn, you take it, and then on the next turn, all attacks against you would have disadvantage.
You didn't use
I
your.
have evasion though.
That works on like range things.
Yeah, on
Well,
dexterity
melee.
check stuff.
He lifts up his giant fucking axe and he's gonna slam it down. That's
Okay.
gonna be 2d8
Low roll, low roll,
plus 3.
low
That's
roll.
15 damage he's doing to you.
Okay.
That hurts.
It does hurt.
And he has a second attack.
Sick.
So he's going for a second swipe on you.
I think I put too much, but no.
That is a 15, so he
Does
misses.
not hit. You miss, you loser.
He hits you with one big great axe swing, swipes you diagonally. But then the second one that he goes to, you just effortlessly sidestep that one because you're aware of it now. So after that is red.
All right, question: can I take more than one sharpshooter shot a turn?
If you're talking about what your dwarven long range,
No, it's my feat. The -5 to hit, but +10 damage.
no,
It's only one per attack.
only one.
Okay.
You can only use it once per turn. I'm not gonna
Okay.
let you just spam damage like that though.
Yeah, but I get the penalty though.
It's true.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take a shot, or I'm going to pull out both my pistols. I'm going to aim one shot towards the fleeing person. I'm going to take a sharpshooter shot, but I'm going to spend 1 grip point for a deadeye shot. So I'm giving myself advantage.
Okay, you get triple advantage because is it on the Ungor that you're getting advantage of? That's running.
Yes.
Then you get triple advantage because he's running. He is.
Oh, if he's running, I don't want to spend the grip point then.
Okay. You get advantage on that shot.
Okay. 17.
Are those 2 different attacks, or is that?
No, that's the first attack with advantage.
Oh, okay. So 17. 17 definitely hits him. Roll your damage.
Okay. 9, 14 points of damage.
He has a giant chunk blasted through him.
No, sorry, 16 points of damage.
He's still up, but he's hurting real bad. You just pretty much put a huge hole in his shoulder.
Okay, so he's limping away. I'm then going to take the second pistol, just fire it, and I'm gonna use it to steady a shot against the Beastigore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend 1 grip point to gain advantage on the shot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gonna fire.
Oof.
Okay, that's a 9.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. The shot goes wide.
It definitely goes wide.
As you hear 2 thunderclaps of.
Yep. One on that Ungor who's running, he's even more panicked. He's looking like he's about to drop.
All right, that's all I got.
After that is Ungor number 2. Ungor number 2 is he's gonna rush Farley.
Actually, wait, are these monstrous?
They are. He's
I
dead.
yeah, okay. I guess I get 2 extra d6.
That Ungor is dead. That was running.
I give him the look afterwards, like you should be dead, and then he just.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the extra d6.
He's like,
You
oh,
should be dead. Oh, you're right.
Ungor number 2 is rushing Farley, and
Let's
he's
see it.
going for an attack. 9 plus 4, 13.
Nope.
All right, his spear thrusts, hits nothing but air. And next up is, I think this one's dead. Yeah, Ungor number 4 is dead. So it's back up to green. Kyle, you're at your second turn of raging. One more turn after the next turn, you will be done raging. Uncontrollably raging, that is.
Okay.
So you
I
can
see a big
leave.
group of people over this way.
You do.
Yeah,
I
but it's
ignore
close to-
everything and I go right after the biggest one.
They all look red to you. Honestly, everything in this vicinity looks like it's bad.
Yeah, but which one's the biggest?
The biggest, I guess, would be this one, but you're not really thinking about that.
But he's about to get smacked.
Always.
And I guess I
You do a spin attack, it hits Beth, is what I'm saying.
but my thing is, but everything's red to me, so I'm doing a spin attack.
All right. I think that would just be a dexterity saving throw since it's AoE.
Evasion.
Beth can get out the way of it. So Beth, you see this madman fucking coming to spin. He's really fucking angry.
Can I use evasion? Because before I couldn't.
It's a dexterity saving throw, so
Actually, the reason why you couldn't before is because it wasn't a dexterity saving throw. It's just a normal attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have so much. I knew monk was gonna be difficult, but man. Okay, yeah, I
Alright,
want to
so-
spend a key. Do I spend a key point to do this, or is it just?
No, it's
it's
passive.
No, just
Okay.
dex save.
So I make a deck save. Okay.
No, you just pass it, right?
No, it's if she passes it, she takes no damage. If she fails, she only takes half.
Alright,
So that's
roll.
14 plus 4, so 18.
I'd say you pass it, yeah.
Yep. Alright.
So let's see if the Vestigor and the
Nope.
they do not. So effortlessly, the monk known as Zori just backsteps the spin attack.
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay.
Vestigor-
Are these considered beasts as well?
Beast men.
So beasts?
Well, no, they're not.
No.
They
Okay.
have a form of sentience.
Well, I guess I do my spin attack, so I use my great axe, which is 3d8 plus 3. So 13 plus 3 is 6. Plus the extra, what
16.
was it?
Plus extra d6.
Another d6, gotcha. Another 2, so it's 18. And then, because I'm mad, can I use my extra attack?
There you get an extra attack. Somehow this Ungor is still holding on. The Bestigor, he's slightly phased by it.
Okay.
You
I'm
doing
just gonna normal it. I'm just gonna attack the Ungor because less enemies the better, right?
It's
So
true.
just I attack the dude that looks weak.
Whew.
Plus an extra. Plus an
That
extra.
instead of bisected through the torso, he was bisected starting from the head down.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep,
that
okay.
Ungor is dead. There's guts everywhere.
I would like to let out a very rage-induced scream.
It's everybody make a charisma saving throw. Just why not? Not affected. Not affected. Jack didn't like that. He can't get any closer to you. Or Radicus, sorry.
What about Beth?
What about me?
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Kyle's
sorry,
real
I was
angry.
reading for what? What do I need to roll for?
Kyle's
I
real
yelled.
angry. And he's
Oh.
rage induced rage.
I get
You can
+1, so that's a 7.
you can no longer get within 10 feet of the Rudist,
So what did he do? Did he frighten me or?
basically.
Okay, I have
Yes.
something that I can do that makes me immune to being frightened.
Is
So
that
stillness of mind.
Yeah, stillness of mind. Yeah, it's a passive thing. So,
Okay.
you can
Not afraid.
use your action. Oh, you can use
Oh,
your
no,
action
never
to
mind.
end one effect on yourself that is using you to be. Okay, so when it's my turn, I can use it, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm scared.
All right, next up is Radicus. There's a lot of dead fucking beastmen everywhere.
I use my sneak attack on Ungor 2 that's attacking Raw.
Yeah, that works. You roll the hit.
46, right?
No, you roll your d20 first to hit him. And you get advantage since roll's right there, so you roll it twice. Your d20, actually, that is. Sorry, d20. Yeah, that hits. So now you roll your 4d6.
And weapon attack damage.
Yes, sir. So 4d6 plus your 1d8. Okay.
How do you clear more dice? They keep landing on top of each other.
Right through the fucking spine. Ungor number 2 is defeated. The Bestigor of this group, he is looking real scared now. Most of his men are dead. He's looking behind him. You can't see anything through the dense forest, but his breathing has gotten very heavy. He is scared. And you know what, Trevor, make a history check.
Okay.
All
Heat
right,
of
well,
battle. I am adrenaline's pumping.
yeah, completely normal for a beastman to be scared. Farley, you can make one as well.
Yeah, especially when we're about to fucking kill him. I would be scared too.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
It is
Harley.
Farley, you start getting a cold sweat yourself. It is not normal for a beastman to be scared. There is very little they're terrified, especially something that they would run away from.
I'm going to announce to the party that we should be wary of what's behind these beastmen.
The other Bestigor, he's speaking to the last Ungor left. He's saying something you can't quite decipher, and then the Ungor calls backwards, and from there comes
Boss monster. Boss monster.
Uh,
Now it's more fucking grunts.
until they morph into one.
Right.
Oh no.
Scaling.
That
No,
one,
no,
that
no,
one
no,
looked
no,
a bit
no, no.
bigger than a grunt.
No, 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 no.
Surely
Not the third
this
one,
one
not the third.
doesn't grow as well.
Are you trying to fucking kill us?
That's how
Let me
the one shot ends. We all just die.
That'd be accurate for Warhammer.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Hold on. Let me just find this picture.
Trying to get my pen to work. Pen doesn't want to work. It's so sad, actually. My sister got me this pen in Washington.
From the woods, they come splintering trees. 3 minotaurs.
Oh, fuck.
That's not great.
Oh, that's not good. That's really
But
not
they
good.
come out. They are also panicked.
No, no,
What?
no, no,
What the
no,
fuck
no.
is this?
They were just in the middle of a run. You see scars on each of them. They were holding back something. And they're yelling back at the Bestigor. As well, you can probably tell they're asking what the fuck is going on. We need to get out of here.
Okay.
And before another thing could be said, swipe, swipe, swipe.
My kills.
All 3 minotaurs.
Shut up.
All 3 minotaurs are bisected in a single swipe.
But my kills.
Where the fuck is Stool? Where the fuck is he?
And from the woods,
Please let it be like a little rat man.
It's the rat man.
let's put these guys off on the side. They were short-lived.
Evie, you have no reason to be whining. Lay down. Lay down into the cage for you. You're kidding.
This guy like super small. The hell?
That is a pretty tiny boy. Sorry.
What is the
up,
guy with
all of you.
17 HP?
I have like 22.
I have 17. But I'm still mad.
What the hell is that?
You guys can make a perception check. What the fuck just happened?
Make the perception. I know everything. Watch.
2. I'm shitting my pants.
I rolled a 5
There's-
apparently.
Another shitting pants and
Am-
another shitting pants. Another shitting
Am I
pants.
too
Man,
mad
it
to make
smells
the
You
roll?
can
funky
so-
in here.
This thing has canceled out your rage. You hear a
It's canceled out my
blood-curdling.
rage.
You hear a blood-curdling scream. You snapped
All
back.
right.
You can
All right.
make your
I would like.
perception.
All right. Let me see what that is real quick. Nope.
You have no idea what the fuck this thing is, but it looks like it used to be a minotaur. You see horns on its head,
I do.
but something about it doesn't seem right anymore. It's scarred. It looks practically stitched together.
I want to nervously look back at the witch hunter.
As this thing enters the area after demolishing those minotaurs, throwing their bodies to the side effortlessly, it roars, and its eyes pinpoint on Derudist.
See ya.
Kyle, you feel your necklace. It glows. The thing that's popped up out of the woods, it is now enraged.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's really weird. I don't know why. But see, at the sight of Derudist looking at him, it feels something coming from him, and it is very angry. It's at the bottom of the initiative. Let's say it takes up 4.
Okay.
You guys
Whose
can
turn
go.
are we on?
Witch's turn, I think.
No, he just used his turn, so we are on. Is Ungor 3 alive? Ungor 3's dead. It would be
I
Beth.
thought it would be Farley's turn.
No, it'd be Beth's turn
Okay.
first. Oh,
All right, you guys get in there. I gotta reload.
I don't have that skill yet. Well, it's my turn, so I'm still frightened, so I guess I will use my stillness of mind to unfrighten myself.
all right. Neither the sight of the rudest or this weird mutated minotaur thing make you scared. But you
And-
look at the Bestigor and Ungor now. They're shitting themselves.
I am going to. Would I have something that's gonna make me run faster?
Step of the wind.
Yeah, I'll use a key point and do step of the wind to disengage all the way back here.
What the fuck, your melee? Get back in there.
No, 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 no. I will stay back here for a little bit. I will. I'm gonna use my
best-
spell slots over here to track my key points. Is that all right with
I
you?
do the same thing for my grip points.
Okay.
The Bestigor and the Ungor, they have stopped aggro on you guys. They have both turned their backs to you. Sorry. And they are now looking. Oh, whoops. They're looking at this fucking thing.
I think we should try again tomorrow. Come back another day.
Still no sign of Thol. Really weird.
It's almost like he tried to feed us to this thing.
What if he is the thing?
Oh, you have no idea where he went. It's really weird he's gone.
So
Who's
that
up
would be
Curious.
next. Blue's turn now.
Yes, it would be Farley's turn. Farley, you just saw this fucking thing come out the woods and completely bisect minotaurs in half.
Okay. I'm heading for that Bestigor.
The best score is paying you no mind. But okay. You get advantage on
Kill
the
the
hit.
Just kill
ally.
it. Just
Kill
kill it.
it.
Just kill it.
Fucking kill
Well,
it.
all right, all right.
No, kill it.
How far up close can I get to this thing next to Derudus?
You could probably get like right here. Or here. This thing is still. It is foaming from the mouth, looking at Derudus.
Yeah, I'll go here.
Okay, good. He bought the fucking necklace of aggro, apparently.
Didn't even buy it though.
Was kind of just given for free, wasn't it?
And I'll steel myself for an attack.
Sorry, you like.
All right. Ungor number 6. Go in there and beat it up. Kill it.
Ungor number 6 is frightened, but he's gonna go for the. He's gonna take out a javelin. He's gonna try and throw one at this thing.
I swear, if he misses point blank.
Do it.
He's got this.
Kill it. Leonidas.
That is
Leonidas.
Oh.
17 hits. It hits.
Any DPS matters.
It's gonna be. Say, yeah, it's gonna be this one. No, it's this one actually. Oh,
Ah.
he does 15 points of damage to this thing.
Does it
Oh.
hit its Achilles tendon?
No.
Unlucky.
His
Unlucky.
javelin is thrown. It flies through. It pegs this thing in the neck, but it doesn't
Uh-oh.
seem to go very deep.
He just
So
looks at
hopefully
it.
that turned aggro onto him.
No, it
No, he's really mad at me.
yeah, it is still foaming. There's practically red in its eyes, right? As it's still looking at you, Derudus.
Okay, so
More looking. It's looking towards you. Like it's not looking at your person, but what your person has on it.
okay, so we're gonna kill that fucking merchant.
Yeah. First things first. Yeah.
So after that, that's Farley. That's Ungord. All the other ones are dead.
Witch Hunter, isn't it your job to kill this thing?
Witch Hunter, please help
Gotta
us.
reload. I have
It
to
is now.
reload.
The reload.
It is Thol's turn. Nothing happens.
Convenient.
The Bestigor. The Bestigor is looking at you guys, but he is nowhere near as scared of you guys as he is of this thing. But he's gonna go up and attack it. 2 swipes.
Thanks, guy.
Hey, thanks, man.
It's definitely not on your side, but oh, one of them hits. So what did I say this damage was? This would be 2 plus 4. 2d8. That keeps whatever. 14 points of damage. He kind of like shaves its knee a little bit. And he's backing up like, oh shit. because he put a lot into that swing. After that is Valen's turn.
Okay, I turn to Zora and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing back here? Cover me!" And I'm gonna start reloading my pistols. That's my turn. Actually, and
Okay.
I'm gonna start running as far as I can towards the kid's body.
Oh, bless. I was like,
He's
please
gonna
don't
go
make me
get
be
his
the
money
one to
back.
go. I'm gonna grab the kid for a proper burial. That's what I want to do.
How far can I get towards the kid?
I'm gonna say you could get like right here. Yeah.
Here. Okay. I'm just beelining it while reloading.
All right. Up next is Mutated Minotaur.
Okay.
He is still in a mad rage. He is gonna do a gore attack on Derudist.
See you, Darude.
Yep, it's been real.
See you later.
He has tucked his head downward, and he is ready to charge. And that's what he does.
Goodbye,
Sick.
Bestigor.
It's been real.
Nah.
Actually, I don't roll hit on that, unfortunately. Wait. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
On boring? I thought it was just movement. And then
Oh, you might be right, actually.
I say I'm
Do a
I'm really-
dexterity saving throw, Derudist.
yeah, I'm pretty
A
sure with
dexterity
boring it's
save?
everyone in the path.
Yeah, the Bestigor will also do a dexterity save throw.
Let's see here. What is my dex?
Okay.
+2, so I have 11.
You both
I
fail.
tried. Feels bad.
So it's gonna
Goodbye,
be
Kyle.
been real.
2d8
Low ones.
plus 6. 14.
Low
Doing
ones.
14 points of piercing damage to you and the Bestigor.
And not even close. 3 HP. Come on.
I can finish him off.
Hey, Cal, have you even raged yet?
No, he just came out of his rage.
I was about to say, man. I was like, man, dude, if you're not raging, you take so much damage.
Yeah. This guy has purged his men. He can still go into a regular. And then the spear's still sticking out of him. With one of these twisted arms, he rips out the spear, and he's going to attack Ungor number 6.
Yes, fodder. Yes, tank the hit.
See.
Die for us.
All right, that's a 19. Okay, let's I guess let's roll this. It's 32 points of damage. He's he grabs the Ungor.
Paste.
Yeah, he grabbed the Ungor, he squeezed, and the Ungor blew up.
Yeah.
Love that for him.
Nice.
So
Bye-bye.
Ungor number 6 is dead. Very dead. There's red paste mist everywhere.
Okay.
Red bean paste. Wow. It's like a mochi.
Yeah, no, that's and then his eyes turn to the Bestigor. The last one to hit him.
Okay, good. We still have another NPC to tank.
Yeah.
All right, it is now Green's turn. Kyle,
I rage.
No.
you are trying to get just as angry. You won't let this fucking thing beat you. Also, Farley has health potions.
I do.
I
case-
have health potions as well.
Money
you
is
do.
silly, but you need money to buy health potions. So
But if
Nothing
I
in life is free.
We're going to
it is for a
Ah.
monk.
thing that took no damage.
am I able to do an attack and use a health potion? Probably not.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it? Okay, I
I'll
would like
allow
to.
it.
I shall chug 1 health potion, which heals
That's
for
it.
how much?
2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 4. Ah, 14
HP.
health. Back up to 17. And now I do my attack.
All right, roll.
I
a hit.
roll to hit. Here we go.
Hit these.
18.
Oh, you hit,
Very mad.
and he is very much so a beast. Well, you can't quite tell. Kind of. Yeah, let's just say he's a beast, so you get the damage bonus.
Yes. All right,
Aberrant.
so I get an extra D4 along with that. Okay, so I rolled that, and then plus the D4. So 19 plus the extra 3, which is 22.
6.
What?
Then your D6 of damage as well.
And then my D6, 22. 27.
All right.
And then because
You
I'm raged, don't I get another one or no? I
It's
get
plus
like another 2.
2. Yeah, it's plus 2
Yeah,
when
plus
you're
2.
raging.
29.
You, with a lot of fucking force, shove your mighty axe into this thing's fucking leg, and it reels back in pain. That definitely did some damage.
Pug.
I'm
Sure.
very mad.
Do you have another attack?
Oh, I thought you were gonna let me use the health potion.
Oh,
as,
right.
like,
Never
an
mind.
extra
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, yeah. The next up would be
I don't want to overdo it.
Radicus. Jason, you're up next.
I decide to help Dorudus out. I attack.
Okay,
Did
It's-
I roll my sneak attack?
you do. There's someone around here. It's
Good job.
when an ally is within, and you get advantage on this attack. So you roll
Woo.
2d20. Gotta add your proficient blood those. So plus
So it's
3.
17.
That does not hit neither.
Cool.
Either of those hit.
Feels bad.
Rip. And then I use my bonus action to hide.
She's groundhogging. I'm gonna take
All
her
right. Do a stealth check. Roll for that.
Is it D20?
Yeah, isn't there d20 plus your stealth proficiency?
16
Okay.
Oh, wait,
plus
Bethany, you're
8,
next.
So 24.
You faded into the background. This thing would have to make a perception check to see ya. Okay, who's up next after that? That would be Ungor number 3, who's not here right now.
Very dead.
Very much
Very
so
dead.
dead. Then comes Purple.
Bethany.
Right when she left. We can hold her turn if we want.
I also want to. I've
Oh,
been
she's not.
I've been yelling at Daniel. I want to run towards the kid, and he's not responding to me.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
have the chance to say that.
You can make it slightly behind Valen.
That's fine. I'm running. I'm gonna get him, and I'm gonna run. I'm busting out. I'm out.
See you guys.
Bye. Someone pick
Next
up the flower that's over there if we haven't already, so we
Next.
can just get out
No,
of
no,
here.
no. The kid picked the flower.
Did
Yeah,
he?
the
He
kid
did.
has the flower.
Okay. Okay. We gotta make sure we grab the
Inside
flower.
he still has a grip on it, even though there's brain,
Yeah,
Stop.
brain matter everywhere.
I was going over there to try to get the quest item.
Yeah,
I was going
So
over there to get the kid.
I thought you were going for your money.
I both.
I thought you were going for your money too. Yeah.
Both.
All
Hunter
right.
does his job. So blue's up.
Priorities.
Yeah, that would be Farley up next.
All right, I'm gonna go kind of behind him, opposite of Dorudus,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try to go at some hamstrings.
Okay. Roll to
Uh,
hit.
I'm gonna roll twice for both of my attacks.
Doo-doo.
17.
One of those
Gotta
for
go
sure
potty.
hits.
Okay. Not infantry, so I'm just gonna roll my 3d8s plus 3.
11
14.
damage. 14 damage. Okay. Okay. He didn't like that hit.
Imagine.
Okay. Okay. He's looking really angry. There's foam and smoke coming from his nostrils.
Not good things to see.
He's not as angry as me.
Okay. Okay. After that would be hey, we're on Thul's turn. Nothing happens.
Fucking bastard. Then I'm up.
Nah, then be Bestigor. The Bestigor, he's weighing his op, so he's still gonna attack twice at the mutated Minotaur. One of those hits, so he
Oh,
is getting
nice.
2d8s again. So he's gonna do 15 points of damage.
All right, we're gooning him.
We're
He's
going on 'em.
hurting. He is really upset.
I
In
would be
fact,
too.
you hear a huge scream come out from him. Now it's Red's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna finish running my distance over to Ivo's body.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna kick him over
Oh god.
on his back.
You see there's his eyes are crossed and there's a huge fucking open axe wound.
Yeah,
in
that's
his
not my
skull.
problem. I just straight up just foot under. I kick him over. I snatch the flower. I snatch my bag.
Uh-huh.
I stick him in my pockets, and I pull out both the pistols and take a shot towards the big guy.
Okay.
Yikes,
Roll
man.
the hit.
I feel nothing for this dead kid now.
It's fair.
Gave him opportunity.
What did he do for you, huh?
Alive, so I mean.
Yeah,
Too real.
he was worthwhile while alive. While he's dead, he's fucking useless. I'm gonna take 2 shots, 1 sharpshooter.
Uh-huh. Just tell me what the end roll is. Oh,
So that would be one of them is a 20. That's the sharpshooter shot, and the other
Okay.
one is a 19.
oh, both hit.
Okay, I'm gonna expend both of my grip points
Mhm.
to with a forceful with a violent shot to add 1 extra die per grip point.
Uh-huh.
So for both attacks, I'm gonna be dealing 4, 6d8,
Okay.
26 plus 14, so
Okay.
that's
40.
40.
40 plus 10, 50 for the sharpshooter.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so I
50.
do 50 points of damage.
It reels back from a shot. In fact, you left a hole in one of its arms.
Yeah, as I pull it back, and like the kick from firing both of them at the same time kind of pushes me back a bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. He's
And
hurting.
then I'm gonna call out, I got what we came for. Kill him or run.
Before, as it enters, the mutated Minotaur's turn happens. His legendary action triggers. Rage of the Tortured. All right. He is gonna do very, very, very blood-curdlingly loud scream.
Kidding. Ah.
Everybody within him just auto fails this one. Everybody outside the range make a Constitution saving.
Nice. I assume I'm
What am I
outside of the
making?
range.
You are making a Constitution saving.
4.
13.
All right. You both fail,
Clearly.
but since you're out of the range, you are now just frightened, unable neither towards him or away.
Okay.
And the people
I
in
guess
range of
anyway.
him, you guys will be taking 19 points of psychic damage.
My psyche.
And you're all pushed away 10 feet.
Wait,
Ooh,
what's
that
psychic
means
damage?
Cow goes down. Cow's unconscious.
Yeah, he gets blown away.
Wait, can I use my reaction to have the damage?
Goodbye, Kyle.
Again, it's an AoE.
Oh, if it's an AoE, then I have a dex check.
It's dexterity for evasion.
Oh,
you could
never
use,
mind.
You could use uncanny dodge.
Yeah, so that'd be half damage.
It's
What's
time
next?
to retreat.
Is it rounded down or up?
What?
Is it rounded down or up?
Down. So 19, let's say like 9 damage.
Okay.
And push yourself back about 10 feet. Best to go over here. So he's gonna be like at this much. He's also pushed back. So you're pushed back. Wald is pushed back. Probably make sure you take 19 points of psychic damage.
I did.
Perfect. And he has also entered his true enraged status.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Yeah?
Because I was raged, shouldn't my damage be halved?
It's psychic damage, not physical.
Ah,
Only
right.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Hmm.
Is half.
You can always use a potion. If I could give you a potion and bring you back up.
I can.
And now he has entered his true enraged status. He is super fucking pissed, and he is gonna use 3 attacks on the Bestigor.
Fucking die for us.
Thank you, Vestigore.
The Bestigor is fucking scared shitless. All 3 hit.
Goodbye.
Die for
us.
Don't even
Big
roll
fan.
damage, just kill him.
Let's fun.
No, if he survives, we could use him still.
Okay. So
It's my bird.
the the mutated Minotaur. He picks up the Bestigor with all 4 arms, and he rips them all off at the same time.
Yep, figured that.
Oh no.
The Bestigor just falls as a fucking just a torso on the ground.
Oh, it's like what happens when you pull off legs off a spider.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
Okay. I wouldn't know, but okay.
all right.
Okay,
You
that
guys can't run away, so
I cannot run away.
it's Green's turn.
make a death save.
Yeah, you gotta make a death save.
Are you doing my death saves or?
No, I'll let you guys roll it. I'm fine with you guys. Give yourselves the luck.
Okay.
Has to be a little more than 10.
Oh, okay. You are now at 1 HP, is it? Or just
No,
unconscious?
he has to do that 3 times.
So you passed the first one.
Yep. If he passes 3, he is at 0 HP and he is unconscious. If he fails 3, he is dead. If he takes a melee hit, it is counted as a crit and it automatically takes off 2 death saves. And a ranged attack will take off 1 death save.
Feels
Okay,
spooky,
okay.
man.
And
Next
any
up-
healing makes him be conscious.
Next up is Radicus.
I see that this battle's
For
not
this
going-
turn, you're still stuck in place due to fear.
I see this isn't going too well, so I burrow myself and hide.
Sure, roll stealth.
15 plus 8.
You are now hidden.
Yeah, this is why the melee need to pick up crossbows.
You're stuck in place since you're underground, but you are hidden underground. Next up is Dead Ungor 3. Not here. Next up then is
Absent.
Beth.
I'm gonna stillness of mind myself.
All right.
Sorry, reading if I need to. Okay. And then I'm going to. Can I make it over to the kid at this point?
That would be all your movement, but yes, I'll allow it.
Okay, I want to make it over to the
I
kid.
forgot to roll the 2d6 at 7 damage.
Let me find it.
Always fucking forget.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the dead kid on my back and prepare to run out of the forest.
Okay. After that would be Farley's turn.
Hooray! And I cannot get closer to this thing.
I'd say getting closer to it is no, you can't. But you could get to Derudis since it's diagonal.
Yeah, I'll go and shove a health potion down his throat.
Look, gain 2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 4.
Can't believe I'm helping a Norskin.
You can use both actions to give him 2. If you
Can't
wanted.
believe I'm helping a Norskin even more.
Wait, are you going to do another one, Harley?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do, so might as well.
Thank you, friend. I gain
Friend.
another 7 HP.
Comrade.
Okay.
Friend.
After that, okay. Finally, I can make this happen. All right. I guess
All
I
right.
should change
What's
this
the
first.
21?
21.
21.
Anyone?
Oh, perfect. Let's go in. Say. All right. Hold on. Argument.
Fucking mad. This thing popped my GA.
True death now. Whose turn is it?
It is.
Blues.
No,
Daniels,
I've
but he
probably just
went.
used his
So
turn.
then teal, it's Tholes.
Oh, what happens with Thol? I gotta know.
You gotta know.
From the trees, a huge, massive arrow comes out.
That's the
Oh.
ash arrow.
Matthias Thulman is using his true beast slayer.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! No fucking way.
And he is gonna dead into the center of the beast's head. He gets triple advantage on beasts.
Just to make sure it works.
Yeah. And he guarantees this to be a crit.
No.
That's a lot of D's.
Wait a minute.
He
That-
has eviscerated the head of the mutated Minotaur. It disappears. And da, 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 da.
I reload.
Matthias Thulman walks up and he says, "Oh, well, glad you guys weakened it a little bit for me."
You screwed off. Saw it off, dude.
Yeah, we just lost this
Ah.
kid.
I expect that reaction. What now? Child.
I fucking run up. No way. There's no fucking way.
He's dusting off his nails a little bit. Yeah. I like to make an entrance.
I toss him my insignia, one of my pistols. It's like, would you mind engraving those?
He signs them.
Yes.
Signs them. And then from the bushes, another person. Sorry, let me. I always gotta go check. It's custom. Green. Do this, this, that.
I'm so used to Joseph being red and Trevor being black.
Excuse me.
The colors.
What the heck, Bethany?
Shut up.
And let me get the name out for this guy. All right. Master, did you get it? And Matthias looks at him and says, he's like, well, what do you think? He's pointing like if it's a big congratulatory effort. Quite big, ain't she? And he's looking at them and says, I think these people kind of soften him up a little bit. That's what I brought him here for. And then he looks at Beth. Why are you carrying that corpse around?
I just squint
Okay.
at him.
I kind of look at her and I go, yeah, he kept holding on to this flower. I made sure to kick it off and make sure he released the death grip.
Oh, the flower. Oh, right, the flower. No, you could throw that away.
I toss it. No hesitation.
And then he says, if you'll excuse me for just a bit. He goes to one of the Ungor corpses, the one's not bisected or anything. He sees one that's actually still struggling for air. He drags him by the neck. It's Ungor number 3.
Ah!
Ungor number 3 is gasping for life. He seems to be at his end. Matthias, he slaps the shit out of him. And then he starts talking to him in a weird tongue. The Ungor is talking back to him. He's very panicked. He's pointing back towards before where the mutated Minotaur was at, and then he says, He's still pointing over there and saying how like everything. You can assume he's saying that they were trying to get away from it, and Matthias doesn't say anything. Instead, he pulls out a pistol and executes the Ungor and kicks the corpse to the side.
I'm gonna start grabbing the corpses and throwing them next to the big mutated thing, and I'm gonna light a torch to burn them all.
Ah, good on ya, says. Master, did you learn anything? His
Timber.
this other witch hunter comes and says. He says, more or less. I think I learned a thing or two from that chaotic piece of human garbage. Or at least what used to be human.
So I toss the torch in there.
Ah, I do love the smell of beastmen in the morning.
I walk
Fried,
up,
flayed.
I walk up, kind of dusting my gloves, and I go, so I should be room for a promotion, yes?
We'll see. There's still more to do here. You see, I wasn't quite here for the herb, as you can tell. Shame about that kid. Real shame.
I'm
Got
just
it.
squinting at him as I'm carrying the dead kid on my back.
I just kind of laugh and go, well, I mean, he was going to throw his life away for the god anyway, so who cares?
He chuckles. Matthias actually chuckles. Says,
I think his mother cared, just FYI.
Oh,
I mean,
Sarah? Yeah, I guess she
mean-
will be pretty sad about that.
Well, I mean, she was going to let him go kill himself in 10 years anyway, so who cares if it happened now?
I was a bit late saving her daughter. She won't be very happy about the son. Ah, well, I'll send her some.
Did that Norskin, did he eat them?
Oh, absolutely. To the bone. Even the bones.
Didn't whittle them down? Is that something that they don't do?
No, not that particular one. You see, it's a long story.
Ah, okay. You'll have to tell me about it.
Matthias Tholmans. Ah, where are my manners? You guys knew me as Thol. Allow me to introduce myself. Lord Witch Hunter General Matthias Tholman at your service.
I take the hat off and put it against my chest.
All right.
I just stare at him.
Yeah, Beth doesn't know anything about this. Farley, do you know that a Lord Witch Hunter General is the highest ranking witch hunter around?
And obviously, I take orders from this guy.
Not exactly. All witch hunters are pretty rogue. Some command their own unit. As far as you know of Matthias Tholman, he has been relatively reclusive life.
Okay.
Weird to see him here now.
I will pay my proper respects.
No need to bow. I haven't been to Altdorf in years. Just popping by, really. So I saw you folks. Hold on, let me look at my book.
I asked Thol where our money is.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, that right. He tosses you all the other 500.
So do I have 1,000 gold or do I have 500 gold?
That's the question.
1,000. Because it was 500 now, 500 later.
Okay.
Per person?
Yeah, per person.
I reclaim back my 10 gold from the corpse.
It was in his pocket.
Is it gold or is it Sigma rights?
Oh yeah, my Sigma rights.
It might be easier to call him.
No.
Sigma rights.
And
Wish I could exchange these for.
So, are we
Matthias-
done here?
Matthias looks on the ground. He sifts the ground. He feels on it. And then he looks in the direction the mutated Minotaur came from. And then his smile drops and he's not quite. And then he starts walking that way. Walking the way the mutated Minotaur came from. He says, Master, wait for me. He says, Volkard, keep up with me. He doesn't say anything to you guys, but he's walking this way.
Hey, I'm following him.
I guess I'm gonna follow him too with the dead kid on my back.
I turn back and I go, hey, drop the dead weight.
I will not, in fact, drop the human life that was lost during the battle.
I mean, it
Matthias
doesn't do it much good to carry that thing around with you.
Matthias looks
That's
at
your
you
opinion.
and he says, good point. We should burn it. I hate for chaos corruption.
Absolutely not.
I mean, if you keep it with us, it's gonna draw more beastmen towards us.
Well, good thing you're all witch hunters, isn't it?
He looks and then he says, she's a strange. Oh well. And then he keeps walking. And he's
Governor,
feeling the
like-
ground.
I'd like to
Yeah.
drink my other potion that I
Huh?
had.
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay. Are you following too? / follow? Guess
Got
so,
another
he
12
says.
HP. Thank goodness.
He is feeling the
following.
ground, and he is doing an investigation check at advantage.
How long are we
Dang,
going
so-
for?
We'll probably end it close here.
Okay.
Because we've been going for 3 hours now.
Yeah. He effortlessly feels the ground. And he says, "Seems to be this way." And then he walks towards a random area that just had a blood splatter on it. He says, "Volkard, over here." "Yes, master. What is it?" And he feels the ground.
Yes,
And he
dog.
says, "You, newbie witch hunter, come over here." He's pointing at you.
Well, I mean, I've been at this for a couple of years now, so I mean, sure, whatever.
Says, "Feel this ground here. Do you feel anything about it?"
Okay. Investigation check.
Yeah, you can do
Easy.
an
Lay
investigation
down.
check.
19.
Oh, you do get a treat.
Ground feels softer here than it does in the rest of the area.
A bit
Then,
softer. Indication of movement through the area.
Good senses. But what if I told you there was a bit more to this? He sticks his hand through the dirt, and he effortlessly goes through. And not only that, a big circle starts forming. The ground is opening up. There's a cavern. Inside the ground, you can see networks of tunnels, very deep down. He says, "Bingo bongo, I think we found where our mutated minotaurs come."
Seeing underground area makes me nervous.
And then he has a big, toothy smile, and he looks at you. He says, "Pray chance any of you guys dabble in extermination." And then we fade to black. The title card pops up. A Skitter and a Skreech.
Ooh, that's good.
Great. Skitter and a Skreech.
And that's where we'll stop.
Up.
Woo! Dead kid! Yay!
Very good.
Very nice.
No,
Does
I
he-
actually specifically I had it written in, if Beth can make a reaction check, because I know nobody else was good. If Beth can make a reaction check, she can save the child.
God dang it, man.
That was his one
Alright.
chance of being saved.
I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for watching, guys.
I do love the idea of kid runs off. Okay, this is just like training, of course.
Okay, thank you for watching the one shot by the new DM, Joseph. I think I don't know if he streamed, but I think his Twitch channel is JoeBot with like some numbers at the end. JoeBot24, I've been informed. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching this. We plan on starting our second campaign. It'll be One Piece themed. So if you're into anime, that'll be really fun. Yeah, so tune in for that. Keep your updates on. Make sure you follow. You can check out our VODs from our past campaigns on the YouTube channel. Same name as the Twitch channel. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!